TikTok time to rock. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone who's watching. Even those of you who are watching from London Stan, like Celtic Cross here. Hey, how's everyone doing? We got a good show for you if you're interested in the latest Dawa drama. We got some Dawa drama. You got to stay up on this stuff, guys, or you'll miss it and you'll have no clue what's going on in the universe. Uh-oh, what is this? Hey, no snitching. Often it take one. Often it takes one, says Sumaya. Tell the rest to get it together. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh, these Dawa snitches snitching on everybody. All right, guys. So, yeah, Thaddeus, why don't you, as always, guys, if you're new here, Thaddeus does the extremely painful work of going through the live streams of some people that a lot of people wouldn't want to go through their live streams and so on. Thaddeus actually goes, he picks out the best and the most important bits, compiles them, sends them to me so that I don't have to watch that stuff and so that you don't have to watch that stuff, but we can all stay up to date because again, he finds the most important parts. But what do we got? What do we got coming up in this program, Thaddeus? And you, Thaddeus, don't mention kind of a couple things that have been going on, and I just one of them is Doxxer Maleek discovering the true identities of Giant DoC. So we're going to talk about that. But there was some other stuff in there. But what do we got? What do we got coming up here?
Yeah, so we got the big plans of Maleek. So last time we left off, Maleek had gotten Quora canceled from two major platforms, and he was crashing out about that. So we're picking up from there, starting with his plans to recover from that. Then we get his exposing Jai and Daughter of Christ, his new attacks on inspiring philosophy, a boxing challenge being put out. And we got just yesterday, Inspiring Philosophy put out a fundraiser, as Maleek had predicted. You'd think he'd go live and take all the credit, but instead he was crashing out about it. And his best buddy Sam was also crashing out about IP's fundraiser for some reason.
And I just saw, like 30 seconds before we went live that Fareed was flipping out. Someone shared a little post of Fareed where he's complaining about all these Dawa guys making the Christian apologists rich. And as you pointed out, you've got Sam flipping out about, oh, they're grifters. It's convenient that Sam only has a problem with this when he's already mad at someone. But it is really interesting to see Maleek and everyone else flipping out over this when he's the one doxing people, showing people where to get the Christian apologists who criticize Islam. He's even showing pictures of IP's house. If I've never been to IP's house and stuff like that, but in the videos, he's like, this is the room of his house. Here's the window. He's like giving people a roadmap to go and do something about it. And I can actually, I know from experience the thought process that goes along. So, because this happened to us earlier this year, but it's we're gonna post your address and stuff like this. And so Maleek posted home address, pictures, wife's phone number, all kinds of other stuff, all kinds of threats. I was out of town, calling my wife in the middle of the night, but so I didn't like it because I was out of town. That sucked. But once I was here, it's like, you guys can do your worst. I think I'll win. And I remember I was just like, if they come in here, I'm just going to win. It's just what's going to happen. And it was one night I went to the gym. It's a 24-hour gym. So I went there like 2 a.m. and I'm in there at 2 a.m. I'm like, wait a minute. What if they attacked the place now? What if they attacked the house now when I'm not there? Then who's in there? There's a nurse with my disabled son and my wife and our youngest son. And it's like, they wouldn't win. So anyway, it's like, no, we actually have to get out of there. We have to get out of there. Even if you think, because one thing's like, Malik's not going to do anything. That dude's a total sniveling coward. His biggest problem in life is that his parents never told him no, and he's a narcissist, and he loses his mind whenever he doesn't get his way. He's never grown up psychologically beyond the toddler level, the spoiled toddler level. But he's not actually going to come and do anything to someone. But he's giving your addresses and inciting people that he thinks will go and do something. And that does happen. I mean, Salwan Momika was brutally murdered while he was live streaming. They caught people. They caught a guy on his way to kill Hatun a couple of years back. That was in the BBC and stuff like that. And so they do there are people who will go and attack others, and Malik's trying to give them information so that they come kill somebody. Well, even if you think, all right, well, it seems like a small chance that they're actually going to go after this particular person or that particular person or IP or something, you're still like, well, those are the lives of my family. I can't have my wife and kids and stuff in a place where someone might show up for a jihad attack and I'm not there. So anyway, you're just like, oh crap, I got to move for the safety of my family. And then IP actually does that. And everyone condemns him because he did a GoFundMe. Because like I can't afford to move from here to a gated community that's secure and you can't get into it, without going through a checkpoint. I can't afford to go. So he puts up a GoFundMe and then, oh, look at these grifters. Look at these grifters. It's insane, man. I think what the Dawa guys are seriously enraged at is Christians. And by the way, it's not just Christians. There are all kinds of people who want people like IP to be safe and for his family to be safe. But tons of Christians, mostly Christians. And I think the whole Dawa crowd are kind of enraged that Christians are just way more generous and stuff and will have each other's backs in situations like this. So anyway, these are pretty cool times. All right. So what else we got, Thaddeus? Oh, I remember we were going to, I actually had some music to start this off and I forgot to start it off. Should we play it or save it for next time?
Yeah, you can go ahead and play it. I wasn't sure what your plan was. I thought maybe you were going to do TikTok.
That was totally my plan is I am totally fried outside of my brain and and totally forgot. We finally had music to start off a video, guys, and then I set it up right beforehand and it's all set up and then I did not play it. So you're saying I should play it now, Thaddeus?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, here we have our intro music. Several minutes past the intro, but here we go.
You claim to be a religious man, but you are a snake. Even if you shed your skin 1,000 times, you remain a snake. Beware the snake walrus in religious disguise, with a poisonous tongue, who strikes with lies. Snake walrus. Snake, 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 snake walrus. You are deceitful, sneaky, and untrustworthy. Oi, 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 oi. Snake walrus. You can hiss sweetly, but your intentions are clearly malicious and toxic. So toxic. Snake walrus is your dark, perverted nature to attack anyone around you. You can't be trusted, you are alone. Nobody wants you. Snake walrus, you are malicious and toxic. So toxic. Snake walrus, you are toxic. So toxic. You are destined to crawl to eat dust with your forked tongue. You whisper in the ear, corrosive to the soul, double-crossing, deceitful, insincere. You ridicule others for their size. You shouldn't throw stones when you live in a house of glass. If your weight determines your worth, you are worth your weight in dirt. Snake walrus. Snake, 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 and trustworthy. Oi, 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 oi. Snake Walrus, you can hiss sweetly, but your intentions are clearly malicious and toxic. So toxic. Snake Walrus is your dark, perverted nature to attack anyone around you. You can't be trusted, you will always be alone. Nobody wants you. Snake Walrus, you are malicious and toxic. So toxic. Snake Walrus, you are toxic, so toxic. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Dear Lord Jesus, I know that I am a sinner, and I ask for your forgiveness. I believe that you died for my sins, and that you rose from the dead. I turn from my sins and ask you to come into my heart and life. I want to trust and follow you as my Lord and Savior. In your name, amen.
Well, that's the intro song that Thaddeus picked. Wonder why. Wonder why he picked that one.
I don't know.
Thaddeus is like, hey, I got some intro music for you. Got a whole video for it. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Let's watch it. And it's all about Thaddeus being the best and most shredded fighter on the planet, and then going against some random dude there who goes by Snake Walrus. He's the Snake Walrus. Mm-hmm. Shout out to what's that channel name? Agnostic X.
Yeah, Agnostic X made the song and a draft version of the video. Then I heavily edited the video to time it up to the music and stuff. So collaboration there on my channel if you want to hear it anytime.
This is funny. Goodbye Park says, would late wood, could early wood, late wood still be wood? Me and my son Luke, we were brainstorming one day. We were thinking we'd have a morning show called Morning Wood, but then we think, I don't know. I don't know if we're allowed to do that or not. I don't know. We just little morning show. But it's our name, so I don't know. Everyone has like Morning Joe and Morning this and Morning that. Why not Morning Wood? I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. So we had Snake Walrus there. Let's take these first couple super chats, and then we'll jump into our first video. Oh, the first clip is the IP update, right?
Yeah, and it's only like a minute and a half.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch that then, and then we'll take these first super chats, and then we'll jump into the latest drama. So this is IP update. What is IP update? So this is on the moaning and wailing about IP.
Long ago, Maleek doxed IP, and then he kept bragging, IP will be forced to move next. Then IP moves, and then we see the result of it. First, we get Maleek's immediate reaction. Maleek plays an insane amount of attention to us. I think he's one of the top super fans of Christian apologetics on the planet.
I can't blame him.
He quite often knows things have happened the exact minute because he's watching live. There was a time where he brought up his YouTube page, and his recommendations on his homepage were a bunch of different apologetics videos because he watches so much of our stuff.
Oh, hey, that's actually funny when they bring up their little YouTube search history, because like Sam has done that, and people point out that his it's all his searches are filled with "I hate David Wood," David Wood this, David Wood that. Oh man, classic. All right, let's go ahead and check this out. This is the IP update. Wait, now this is just from yesterday, right? This from yesterday.
This is from yesterday.
Okay,
yes.
so this
Yeah,
is very
IP
this is
put out
very
the
recent.
fundraiser. I don't know, maybe like 30 hours ago or so. Yesterday morning, he put it out, and Maleek, within an hour or two, saw how much money had already come in and started melting down on X. It has since doubled or tripled or quadrupled from the amount that Maleek was reacting to. So who knows how bad he's feeling right now. But he was quite upset right away at how much money was coming in.
So I guess it's this weird situation where because Maleek aside, it is good for like IP and people like IP to be able to keep their families safe from jihadis who might want to do them harms. And so Maleek keeps getting everyone like massive security upgrades for their families, man, getting them into safer places and so on. So I don't know, man. Maybe Maleek should get a percentage or something like this for helping everyone get these awesome upgrades. Protecting the entire Christian apologetics community from jihadis. It's pretty good work. Anyway, let's check this out. There we go. I took us off the screen for the video. But here we go. All right, so this is Maleek crashing out? No way. I don't believe it. Not Maleek. There we go.
Mm-hmm. He would never do that. So we just got 2 tweets from Maleek. He did do more later, but these were his first 2. I thought that was sufficient for his crash out.
All right, so he says, I won't say so much, but it goes like this. This criminal syndicate have collected over $750,000 in donations in the past 12 months using a variety of scams. Our scams, by the way, are when people dox us and say they're going to brutally murder us, kill our families, grape our wives, and so on. We eventually conclude, well, gosh, we have to actually move. And that's not always very feasible, but you have to do it. And so people ask their fans, hey, you want to chip in so we can get out of there and keep the family safe? And people do. And he says, this is the scam. This is the scam. If this is a scam, then Maleek would be part of the scam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's alleging that, we've hired him to to make all these fake threats against us or something so that we can raise money. Because that's the only way it could be a scam, is if the threats were fake.
Yeah, so hey Maleek, how many shekels did we pay you to be part of this part of this scam? Masad Maleek, that is your nickname. All right, so we have and Christians have hired people to look into it. Christians have hired people to look into what?
Our criminal syndicate, I guess. Maybe other Christians are hiring people to look into us.
Oh, yeah. They're looking into, well, what? That would be Maleek, right? They'd be looking into Maleek and figuring out if, so I guess the idea here would be like, hey, Maleek, look, man, we'll give you 7,000 shekels if you threaten us a bunch and dox us a bunch, because then people will send us money so that we can move. Smart. Christians have hired people to look into it. Inspiring philosophy played right into our hands. Wait, what the heck does he mean? I thought...
We're playing into his hands by raising money.
Okay. Inspiring philosophy played right into my hands by putting up a fundraiser, and now he's going to be moving into a cooler, safer place. Okay. Now we have Dr. Maleek in Inspiring Philosophy's big plan to join his counter-criminal syndicate in Virginia, DoC, and apostate prophet. What you'll be fascinated to know, Michael Jones claims he contacted the feds, but I was actually contacted by a private investigator about them. More coming soon. So I guess a private investigators come looking into this big scam involving Maleek, and so apparently he questioned Maleek about this, and he says this is Christians looking into this scam. So looking into this scam would go something like this: hey, why'd you guys put up that fundraiser? This guy posted a bunch of threats and doxed us and posted our home address to a bunch of jihadis and keeps trying to incite them to come and brutally murder us. And so, yeah, we got the fundraiser, and then we move. And so what? That's not illegal, Maleek. Stupid.
They're investigating us.
We're being investigated.
Meanwhile, doxing people, threatening people, saying that you're going to rape people. Those are all crimes.
All right, let's see where this goes. Oh, Sam crashing out. I heard about this one. While it was going on.
So we got Maleek's tweet here. I'm showing that this is what Maleek clipped from it. I have confirmed it is actually from Sam's stream. He didn't make it up or whatever. I mean, Maleek's not intelligent enough to do that. And you can even see that he's using a screen recorder. So the quality isn't perfect, but I have seen the video, and it's not out of context. It's not deceptive in any way. Sam does a little tour of his house, and then he said, and I'm perfectly safe here, so why are they raising all this money? And then we pick up where Maleek has clipped it to.
So we have Sam Shamoon calls out inspiring philosophy and says he's a grifter who is not Christian. Oh boy, win Sam. Isn't it crazy when Sam's biggest cheerleaders are the Dawa clowns who are trying to get us killed?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting? That turn of events right there, where somehow Sam Shamoon, who 12 years ago was their worst nightmare, is now their biggest hero because he's helping them attack all the Christians who are actually wrecking and destroying Dawa all over the place.
Folks, they're using the Muslims, and they're using the doxing and the threats to become rich. The latest grifter now is inspiring philosophy. And I'll get there. Just be patient. Let me call them out, because it proved what I said about you scum. You're not Christians. You guys are not Christians. You've proven it.
Isn't this the guy who pray for PayPal, pray for PayPal, pray for PayPal? That's him. And then IP says, I cannot afford to move to a community that is gated and has security. So if anyone wants to chip in for that, and then people do. And I told him that as soon as he posted the video, I was like, you're going to get way beyond what you're asking for, because you have a lot of fans and they're generous, and they're going to want you and your family to be safe. So do not worry. This is going to be covered. You're good. You're good. Get it. Find a place.
You guys will demonize, alienate, anger those whom you hate. When they react, then you play the victim like a narcissist, and then tell people your lives are being
Threatened?
exposed. Your
No.
lives are in danger. And now you need money to save yourself because you need to relocate.
Uh-huh.
They're doing it
So
all.
he said exposed because he wanted to get me in there.
Oh, yeah.
Right? He wanted to get me in there. He was just showing my tweet, he was showing my tweet complaining about YouTube giving me a policy violation for posting Sam's speech to criticize it. And so he's like, you guys play the victim. You complain that your lives are exposed. Because, he's saying that God is exposing me or whatever by YouTube giving me a policy strike for playing Sam's speech.
Oh, man. You know what this reminds me of, guys? When I talk about several years ago, I made multiple videos on human beings being created in the image of God and what that means and so on. And it means multiple things. But one of the things it means is human beings are gifted with special abilities, which makes us uniquely able in creation to sort of reflect God's character in the world. So we have these amazing abilities that God gives us to point people towards him, but we take these abilities and we do horrible things with them. Like we We just do extremely messed up stuff. And so that's what sin is, right? You're given these amazing abilities, you use them for awful things. That's not the reason you were given these gifts. But like Sam is like the ultimate picture of that. He's given these amazing abilities, these amazing gifts for apologetics and theology and Bible teaching and so on, and he uses it to attack everyone that he gets mad at, and uses the Bible as a weapon against anyone he's angry at, and uses the Bible to justify his own terrible behavior. And it's like, that is exactly what Scripture is confronting and exposing and helping people to deal with, because that's the message of the Bible. Like, God gives us these abilities, we use them for horrible evil, and then God, through the gospel, restores our proper functioning as the image of God. And there you have this guy. There's only a few seconds left. Let's see.
It is true. It's sad, but true. The Orthodox were right. David Wood is a grifter. Faggotius is a grifter. Mike Jones is a grifter. It's now clear to me.
Oh, it's now clear to me. Just when I get really mad and I'm enraged and I'm over here on Rumble, it became clear to me. And guess what, guys? If IP were to message Sam saying, "Hey, man, Sam, I really love you, man. Let's get along. Come on, let's work together. Let's work together." All of a sudden, Sam, IP wouldn't be a grifter, and IP wouldn't be exposed by God, and so on. This is just insane. The Orthodox were right. David Wood is a grifter. Actually, they called Avery a grifter, and I responded, and then they got enraged at me for some strange reason.
Yeah, and I got thrown in there for no apparent reason. Well, I mean, the real reason's obvious because Sam's mad at me, but I mean, I didn't have a GoFundMe. I haven't raised money to move house, which is interesting because I was on a live stream talking about Sam yesterday on
dude totally threatened you yesterday, and with your address, which he got from all these other guys sharing it. You have actual jihadi who's being investigated right now for all the threats he posts. He's been posting threats for years. We just normally block him, and he makes account after account after account to keep sending threats. Matter of fact, some of you guys will remember he's a guy who used to always post, "What happened to Hatun is about to happen to you." It's that guy, right? Is that the same guy, or is that a different guy? I can't tell because there's a couple of them who do it.
Same guy. Okay. Well, so originally it was one guy. It appears to be a group now. At some point, like, he was just a pointless troll for years, but recently he apparently got connected to a group of like-minded individuals, and they're upping the stakes.
And so anything you want to share about that in particular?
Yeah, so I was on stream not talking about Islam at all. Guy comes in, threatens me. I'm like, we're not even talking about Islam. What is your problem, right? End up ripping up a page of the Quran.
Shame on you.
And then within an hour, someone is on X spamming my address and tagging Sam over and over again. I don't know if it was coincidence or it was a Sam fan who's watching the video because it was about Sam, or it was a Dawa guy who thinks that Sam's part of their team. I mean, I don't know why that happened, but so I got my address posted on YouTube live chat. Then I got my address posted on X. And then that evening I get a very vivid email describing the torture that they're going to be putting myself and my wife and my child through, with my full address again. So if I'm grifting, I have a very strange way of doing that, putting my life on the line here and not asking anyone for anything. The amount of money I make from YouTube and Patreon is like a third or a quarter of my monthly living expenses. The rest I pay for out of my parents' generosity and my personal savings. And you don't see me begging people to donate to my PayPal on a daily basis now, do you?
Well,
So
you
who
should.
exactly is
You should learn from Sam, man. Learn from the best. Tell people to pray for PayPal, and by praying for PayPal, they mean making you super wealthy, like Sam Shamoon. Let's see. Let's take these first batch of super chats here. Do you guys? What is this? Don't you guys have sufficient evidence to have Maleek arrested for all his threats and put in prison? Get this lunatic off the streets before someone loses his or her life. What's the holdup? Well, the holdup is we're not in charge of that. Right? It's like, think about Andrew Tate, right? They have that guy in a bunch of stuff. They still haven't taken him to trial. Why? They like to do that on their time and make sure they have all the information they want. They don't want to put someone on trial and then they still haven't investigated this or that. So that's on them. That's on their time. And it's this is an awkward situation because the criminal and the victims are in different states. They're in different states, right? So things have to be coordinated, and doxing just isn't the highest priority thing between two states working together to go after someone. They'll do it. It's just they like, apparently what it seems like is they wait for things to reach a certain threshold to where they know they've got someone on just tons of stuff. And they're probably looking at Maleek going, this guy's committing more and more crimes every time he goes live. So let's just let him keep hanging himself. That seems to be, that's the vibe you get.
Yeah. Obviously, like David said, we don't control that, but just know there are multiple open investigations into Maleek.
Mm-hmm. Mike Winger can't be so evil given he helped IP destroy his donation goal. Well, he can still be evil because someone like Mike Winger might be doing that just to make IP indebted to him. You know what I mean? Like, yes, now he'll owe me and I can call in a favor later. Odysseus came back from Troy before D. Wood started. Very rude. Chadius doing this stuff is like that scene from Spider-Man 2 where they're carrying Peter's body, whispering, careful, he's a hero. I remember that. He saved the train, right? Maleeking people's info. So pathetic. Maleeking. Islam El Ham there. Liar. See what I did there? Islam El Ham. What? Islam El Ham? Sam eats Snickers upside down for the texture, lol. What the heck? Can you react to Messenger of Truth sometimes, please? Not familiar with him. Is that a Muslim? Messenger of Truth? Or someone else?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Keep up the great work. What a loser Maleek is. Loser is correct. Haters will say it's AI. Oh,
We're on to the
snake walrus
song now,
yeah. Did you see Andrew Klavan's interview with Redeemed Zoomer about saving churches from Marxists? Really good advice. No, I did not, but that sounds interesting. I screenshotted that. That's a good one. So, Thakindis versus Shonda Nice. Oh, I get it. Instead of Thaddeus, it's Ken, because you're Ken in the video, and then it's Shamoon Honda.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I used to play that game, guys, in the arcades before all of you were born. Thaddeus? More like Badius. That's a good one. Islam El Ham Do They Lie? I think is he doing a play on Alhamdulillah? Alhamdulillah?
Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
that one's better. It's clear. Lie is better than liar,
Okay.
I think.
For IP, thank you, Dr. Wood. Alhamdulillah, and God bless you. That video makes Thad's arms look smaller than they are. Good morning, Wood. Good morning. Jay Dyer is a Nazbol Dugente. He follows Patriarch Kirill, not ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew. Followers of the true Orthodox Church expose him. Oh, it is. That Russia stuff is creeping me out. And those Russian Orthodox, and keep in mind when I say Russian Orthodox, I'm not talking about like a regular, just ordinary Russian Orthodox person. I'm talking about the leaders. Those leaders are just totally in bed with some very, very corrupt politicians. And those leaders steer the church in the direction the corrupt politicians want it to go in. And that's just creepy. But these jokers for a while, these orthobros actually had me thinking, wait, are Eastern Orthodox just like this? Are they like this, going around harassing everyone, bothering everyone, trying to derail everything anyone's doing? It's like they haven't been like that the entire time. I mean, this only started recently. So, but you have to wonder, like, were they like that, but they were just being quiet for a reason, and now all of a sudden they see their opportunity, but they were really like that all along. They were just keeping it covered up, and they were really just waiting for an opportunity to go after everyone. And anyway, I started wondering that with these orthobros, but the more I looked into it, it's the Russians that are the problem, and it's you basically have other Eastern Orthodox who kind of fell the people who fell in with the orthobros. But as far as I can, like you mentioned, Patriarch Bartholomew, I don't know a ton about him. Everything I've seen about him is positive. I haven't seen anything negative about him. So anyway, yeah, I'm thinking it's some slimy Russian leaders who are pulling strings and duping people and using manipulation tactics to get some Eastern Orthodox people on their side to go around attacking everyone to spread chaos and division. But seems like most Eastern Orthodox aren't part of that. Anyway, that's just, I've been paying too much attention recently, but that's the vibe I'm getting right now. You got to go with your vibes. I learned that from Candace. But don't worry. We will look into this with much greater detail. This is my first time watching live, and Snake Walrus has made sure it won't be my last time. I enjoyed Thad the Impaler and the downfall of Dawa. That's cool. Maleek and Cora was on Nick Mattel panel the other day. Yo, I mentioned, because I'm supposed to go live with IP on his channel later tonight. I mentioned that to him. I said, hey, we could go through that, because I heard a bunch of people message me about that. So let me see if he set anything up. Nope, hasn't set it up yet, but he's extremely lazy. So anyway, as far as I know, we may be going through that later tonight. Pray for GoFundMe is heresy. Pray for pray for papal. Can you say you're jealous without saying you're jealous? Maleek and Sam's rants. That's what they do. They make it pretty clear, though. David, now I understand. Gazwa, I'll hint why they would attack India. One answer, al-Zut. I never understood earlier, but now I get it totally, 100%. Yes, the attack on India was revenge for the night of al-Zut. What would an actual Christian grifter channel look like? No one wants to define terms.
Sam's channel.
Yeah. Also, IP was supposed to use his children's money that he has saved for them, because that is what Sam does. Yeah, Sam will be like, why didn't you just take money from your children like I do and I need something? Sam actually offered to take me and AP to Israel and said, I will take the money from my children. Call my bluff. We don't want to call your bluff. We don't want you to take money from your kids, man. What the heck is wrong with you? Seaman Man walked, limped, so Superman can run. My jizya for the Thad Fund. Praying for you. Guys, you know this is my channel, right? You know none of this actually. Thaddeus, how can people support you if they want to support you?
So on the link on my channel description of every video is a link to my PayPal and Patreon. I think it's on the main page as well. I'll put it in the chat as well if people are so inclined. Of course, it's appreciated, but by no means feel obligated to.
You should feel obligated, guys. Thaddeus is the one. These would not exist. These shows right here where we go through the Dawa drama would not exist if it wasn't for Thaddeus. So if you're here, you obviously like being updated on the Dawa drama, as do I. I want to know what's going on in the world of Dawa. I like seeing the meltdown after meltdown after meltdown, panic after panic after panic, and then seeing what they do with the panic, right? They're panicking. Then what do they do with it? I want to see that, but I would not know if it wasn't for Thaddeus. Let's see. Can you guys open a GoFundMe for Sam? We could. He needs some help. Maleek is like totally obsessed with you guys. I know, right? Shonda lost, but still got a Korra. Okay, perfect. I don't know if you played Street Fighter, but perfect, as they say. It does sound. That might be where.
She might have learned it from there. No, she's probably too young.
Eastern Orthodox has a fairly violent history, not trifling. Well, but that's true. If you could point to Catholics and Protestants there. They've all had various periods of violence and so on. So I'm more interested in like where they stand today, because just think it would make no sense to me for Eastern Orthodox, who have a long history of dealing with jihadis and a long history of knowing what happens when other group, this Christian group doesn't have this Christian group's back because they're arguing against each other, and then jihadis just come in and exploit the lack of unity and so on. Eastern Orthodox have a long history of being aware of that and being on the receiving end of the jihad. And so you'd think of anyone they should know, hey guys, when it comes to Islam, we should all be on the same page. My view is everyone should be on the same page, because everyone is targeted, not just Protestants and Catholics and Eastern Orthodox, everyone, atheists, Hindus, Jews, we're all targets of jihad. And I think we should all be on the same side of that issue. D. Wood, can you do the tactics vid with your son? I don't know what role he'd play. I don't know. We'll have to think. Sam, in the name of the Patreon, the Super Chats, and the Holy PayPal, amen. That does sound like him. And then we've got, hey, can I come on the stream and dance for you guys? I can do some sick moonwalks. We'll post some videos of you doing some sick moonwalks. It's so hard to follow Christ's command to pray for enemies like Maleek. How do we balance New Covenant prayers for mercy and grace with the Psalms that pray for the Lord to bring justice and destroy the wicked? Well, when you're talking about loving your enemies, praying for those who persecute you and so on, that does not mean you just want them to keep doing what they're doing and to be exempt from consequences. It means you want what's best for them. Right? I use this example like before, like if you think that loving someone means not stopping them from doing what they're doing, like how do you raise kids? If you've got your kid and your kid's about to start a fire and you're like, oh, well, I don't want to stop him because I love him. What are you talking about? If your kid's starting a fire or harming someone else or doing something terrible, you would want to make it so that he doesn't burn the house down. That would be bad for him. So like biblically loving someone, you want what's best for them. Well, guess what? Wanting what's best for someone can involve them going to jail. So they actually have time to think about their ways and they end up learning how they've been wrong. I remember my brothers, when they were they'd go through periods where they would not be on drugs and so on, and then they'd eventually fall back into it and stuff. When they fell back into it, when they relapsed, I would actually, I don't want my brothers in prison, but I'd be like, okay, it's better for you to be in prison right now than for you to be, sticking a needle in your arm. And so I'd actually be, okay, they're in prison. That sucks. It's better than them dying of an overdose. So there were times when I was actually glad they were in prison because I knew it meant they weren't gonna die. So anyway, someone like Maleek, the love and mercy and justice all combine. You should want someone like Maleek to face justice so that he learns some consequences of his actions and rethinks the error of his ways and maybe, just maybe, repents and changes the course of his life and does something positive with his life. So, hey, D. Wood, will you do a video on how JWs and Christians are the true saviors of Muslims, no matter how... What do you mean JWs? You mean Jehovah's Witnesses or Jews there?
Yeah, probably Jews. Probably just.
Oh, yeah, that's Jews. That's Jews because you're talking about the Hadith. On how Jews and Christians... on how Jews and Christians are the true saviors of Muslims, no matter how much they sin in the end days, according to Momo. I already have. The video's titled something like, what's it titled? The video is titled "Who Pays for Your Sins in Islam?" The answer is Jews and Christians. So we're actually the saviors of Muslims. Yeah, I've already made that. Maleek is only less obsessed with you guys than Momo was the men of Al Zut and Diha Al Kalbi. Yeah, slightly less. And we have, wie denkst darüber, dass Mike Winger jetzt auch Videos gegen den Islam machen möchte? We got one of the Germans here spouting nonsense at us. All right, ready to jump into this next video, Thaddeus?
Yep. So we got a good amount of clips, so you'll have to restrict your commentary, assuming AP is actually going live at 8 o'clock and you're actually joining that. But our first one here is a follow-up to last time when Maleek was crashing out super hard about him getting Cora canceled from 2 shows because they're like, the Christians don't feel comfortable if you show up. Cora's welcome to come, but you can't be in the audience. And he's like, well, then screw that. And they're like, well, we'll even pay her to show up. And he's like, no, I pay her. You don't get to pay her. So her manager is ruining her opportunities to be on popular programs and debate Christians and such. And he was crashing out super hard about that. These guys were secret Christians, with the channel literally is openly a Christian channel. I found out they were secret Christians and I canceled the whole thing. So we got follow up to that.
Hey, I just checked. I didn't know if this was a different person who commented on Mike Winger. Oh, man. Sorry, Thaddeus.
It's all good. You and your weird camera that gives out every once in a while.
It is weird, and it only does it on mine. It doesn't do it when I'm on someone else's channel. It does that weird thing, and I have to actually shut it down. Hang on. Shut it down. Anyway, was checking. It was actually a different person earlier who brought up Mike Winger. So question is, what is the cause of multiple people bringing up Mike Winger? Now we have it in German.
Well, it is actually related. So lots of people shared Sam's fundraiser. Mike Winger was one of them, but only one person did Maleek go after for it, and that was Mike Winger for some reason. He says, oh, now Mike Winger's grifting too, basically, is what, by sharing someone else's fundraiser, he's grifting. And so Maleek had a meltdown about Mike Winger, and then I believe Sam did as well. It wasn't in the clip that we watched, but I believe at a different portion of the show, Sam had a meltdown about Mike Winger sharing IP's fundraiser.
Oh, that's why Mike Winger's in all this? Yeah, people are like, what do you think about Mike Winger making videos? Is he making videos about Islam?
So someone said earlier, and I don't know, I hadn't personally seen this, but they said that in response to him being attacked by Muslims for sharing the fundraiser, he said that he's going to do some more videos on Islam.
Oh, okay, I get it. I was just wondering what the connection to Mike Winger was here, because normally that is the name that we do not mention around here. But yeah, don't worry. If he makes some videos on Islam, they'll be terrible. All right, we ready? So on this one, plans and rants. This says plans and rants. I will keep my commentary to a minimum.
Yeah, so I just found the tweet that people are apparently talking about. Due to recent increases in Muslim threats against Christians online, I have made a decision. I'm going to help expose Islam more. So good job. Good job, Maleek. Because, I mean, it's real. It all goes back to Maleek, basically.
Yeah. Islam's toast now. Islam will never recover. Hidely ho, everyone. We're going to talk about Islam. Shout out to all my winglings out there. Well, Islam's done, man. Islam is toast. That will be funny, though, because Mike Winger, that nerd, he made a couple videos about Islam like way back in the day. But that was before they just started like doxing everyone, and it's like, hey, it's a brave new world out there, man. It's about to find out what the new Dawah is like in 2026. hey, I don't like this. I'm going to just go back to complaining about everybody. All right, so here we have plans and rants. The Dawa expert.
Oh yeah,
Didn't
the first two.
we had the same discussion last time.
What's up?
The first two clips are like he just opened a general live, and the first two clips show like how he does dawa. So they spend a long time talking to this woman about like trying to get her to talk about her sexual history or dating history at least, and then they say, "And you should become a Muslim." This is how Maleek does dawa.
Powerful.
Was up
No,
here.
I know.
We had the
No,
same
no.
discussion.
I know. I'm not.
I'm not
this is
repeating that discussion. I'm sorry.
Created,
I'd rather.
Who created? Who birthed the Who created the mother of God?
God, this is like having to hear this again is like nails on
It's just-
chalkboard. Like,
That is like so stupid. Like that's someone who doesn't know like the basics of the basics. And guess what? I'm pretty sure Maleek does know how stupid that question is, but he just rolls with it.
It's just one question. How could God have a mother?
I literally answered these questions already. I'm not doing it again.
Wait, so Jesus has the father is God, and then the mother is Mary.
You sound confused.
I am. That's what I'm
I would
asking.
study the Bible a little bit.
I did. I didn't find three gods like you worship.
She don't know enough about the
You
religion.
didn't?
No, I didn't find three gods.
If you didn't, then why do you think we have three gods? And why do you think we
Boom!
worship
Well,
three gods?
That's what I'm saying. You don't follow the Bible. The Bible says don't worship Jesus. Yeah, you do it.
Where's the Bible say don't worship Jesus?
I don't know if you read the Bible correctly.
So, keep in mind, this is not like a Christian apologist or something. This is just a random
Just a
woman,
random Christian.
right? Who is just like likes to join random lives and talk to people, which is what she did. She joined that random live to talk to him, and they kept trying to talk to her about her dating history. And then at some point, they're like, "And you're a Christian, right? So why do you believe in three gods?" And she's like, "Dude, you tried this last time I came up."
It's just weird, like that stupid Dawa nonsense he's spouting. That he has to know how terrible that is. Bible says don't worship Jesus. Where? His people worshipped him multiple times during his earthly ministry. He never once said don't do that. And then in the passage in Daniel 7, it specifically says that the Son of Man coming with the clouds will be worshipped by people of all nations. So, and it didn't say, oh, and this is a really bad thing. There we go, big things.
Oh, you doing big things, little bro. Hey, you doing big things, little bro. Hey, the price went up.
Hey, we're gonna get 10K on Henny Reacts, man, within 2 months. Just watch.
Hey, the price went up, bro. Now you're gonna be dealing in some big contracts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Big business deals.
Amazon, Temu. Shut the fuck up, dude.
What? I'm just saying, bro. You about to land some big business deals, bro. Henny Reacts.
Henny Reacts, man.
You gonna get Planet
I ain't
Fitness,
gonna lie,
24
bro.
hours.
I ain't
You
gonna lie, bro.
you have all the gyms support.
Did he say Henny Reacts, another reaction channel?
You, I ain't gonna lie. All the gyms. Hey, something wrong with you, bro. Hey, all the gyms signing up, bro. Hey, I'm getting Planet Fitness to sponsor you real quick.
Planet Fitness.
24 hours. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna get 10K and what 10? I'm gonna be dissing Life Jail every day. I'm gonna make a video on his ass every day. I'm gonna just piss him off. Just watch. I'm after Life Jail. Hey man, Logic gonna be sick, man. The end of Logic is coming soon, Chad. Just watch. The end of his career is coming to an end.
So this is Henny, one of Maleek's friends, who has an equally small audience as Maleek on TikTok. Last time when Libiana was on, he's like, "I'll give you access to my Orthodox Muslim 2.0 channel if you use it to make videos about Christina." And he's like, "Deal." Well, that hasn't happened. It's been probably 2 weeks or so since then. And so apparently now Henny is doing Henny Reacts as his own channel. And it's going to blow up. He's going to have 10,000 subscribers in a month. And he's going to get
that'll destroy God Logic. God Logic's done. What's he got? About 700,000 right now. That's just on YouTube. Yeah, poor God Logic. He's got the A team coming after him now, man. The A team of Dawa. God Logic is done. What planet do these guys live on, man? Guys, let me make it clear right now. Henny, Maleek, all of you guys aren't even a skid mark on Avery's underpants. How are you going to destroy him? Explain how that works. Blake here says, who are you going to call? David Wood. No, that's not the saying. The saying is, when you're in trouble, you call DW. When you're in trouble, you call DW. Got that? All right, here we go. How Maleek wins debates. Wait, when? Wait, when? When has he won? The only debate he ever won was against Jake, where Maleek actually defended the Islamic dilemma. But anyone could win a debate defending the Islamic dilemma. It's airtight. And the only debate I've ever heard about him in is when he got so completely humiliated by Avery that people started calling him Dr. Shirk. And then all of this fallout after this has all been like his hurt feelings. Like all his lashing out against Christina and everyone else has all just been him still being enraged and not being able to get past being crushed by Avery a while back. Anyway.
Yeah, so wins obviously in scare quotes. I believe this is another one attempt to persuade some random person who called in who is not an apologist and doesn't know anything, and they still destroy him in the debate, if I remember correctly.
Monk Johanna said, did that Ghostbusters reference just go over David's head? No, I just don't understand the connection. Who are you going to call? David Wood.
Yeah, I mean,
we could do a parody of the Ghostbusters song called Dawa Busters. There's something strange in your neighborhood. I guess that actually fits with you just show a Dawa booth. There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? Dawa Busters. that could work. We might need a parody song.
So my thing is, you're coming up here acting all holy, trying to shift it to, well, is she good? Is she bad? Bro, Sam Shamoun's already told me in private that David Wood, just because he repented for something, legally he's still bound. That's not how Christianity works. It's
Sam told me in a private conversation. Sam told you that I'm still legally bound for crimes I committed over 30 years ago that the state won't do anything about at all because they need evidence and they don't have any of that. They don't have any of that stuff. But Sam said it. Okay, a compulsive liar told another compulsive liar something. Okay, that's good, airtight. Well, I guess I'm just sitting here waiting to get locked up, guys.
a get out free card.
For context, I remember what the conversation is. I cut it for good reason, but someone was basically trying to defend Christina, saying that even if she did things that Maleek accuses her of, that doesn't matter. And so how he wins the debate is by appealing to Sam's authority. So he appeals to Sam's authority on what Christians are supposed to believe.
And by the way, that's what they keep doing. Sam says it's okay to go after people's wives. Sam says the orthobros are right about these guys being grifters. Sam says, Maleek, what kind of authority do you think a deranged Sam Shamoun, when he's in full Ahab mode? Baddies, remember? You remember I said I was gonna make this guy obsessed with me? What? I know he goes full Captain Ahab, where he will destroy himself completely in an obsessive, maniacal effort to get back at someone that has abandoned him or hurt his feelings or something like that. So that's all you got to do. All you got to do is annoy him, and he'll just become obsessed. Especially, it doesn't work with everybody. I mean, anyone can annoy Sam and he'll like flip out on them and go after them. But if you're someone who was once connected to him, all of a sudden, like the childhood abandonment issues, they take over and he just becomes maniacally obsessed with going after you. But Sam, in his complete meltdown mode, according to Maleek, is a trustworthy, reliable source of information about the law, about Christianity, about who is what, and he wonders why he sounds so stupid to everyone.
just because you found Jesus now.
BBL, it's simple. It's simple, bro. Let's just start on common grounds. Nobody should insult somebody's family. No man should call another Christian woman, Muslim woman, baby or babe. They shouldn't call her a heaven whore, a hoary. They shouldn't call her any of that. Do you agree? Do you agree that they shouldn't? Nobody should do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, not
All
that's
right.
fine. Hey, no, bro, not that's fine, bro. You going, bro? Hey, bro, listen.
No,
you're
no,
a
he
coward,
said common
bro.
ground. He said
You're a
common
coward,
ground.
dude.
So I guess Libyana's granting that hoary is our heaven whores. I mean, that's what he said. Don't call someone a heaven whore or a hoary.
I mean, you're not paying them, so it'd be more like heaven hose or something like that. I don't know.
But Libya, my thing is this, is that these guys be crying like, oh, they come after Christina, we're being targeted. These Dawa boys, they're getting cooked by us, so this and that. And then I stand back and I say, wait, am I too in deep of this situation? Like, are we doing that? So I step back and I watch the situation. And I have Sam there watching it. Okay.
I even have me and Sam sitting there eating popcorn together, watching all this and deciding our plans.
So people criticize Maleek, and what he does, he just takes a calm step back and asks his good buddy Sam, have I gone too far?
Like, Maleek, you DOX this. Maleek, you threatened to unalive us. You said you're gonna grape us. Okay, all lies and slander.
No. What lies and slander was there? Did he dox us? Yes. Did he threaten us? Yes. Did he threaten to kill us? Yes. Did he talk about grabbing people's wives by the back of the head and making them his concubines? Which that really sounds like great there. That all. Where's the lies, Maleek?
My name.
The lies always come from you and from your buddy Sam, but they always come from you, dude.
Right? So I sit back, I just watch what's happening. And all I see is IP calling Cora ISIS Hori, J49, saying nasty, filthy things. Okay, and this is just about the women. This is not even the blasphemy from Bread, Everyday, Destroyer, JC, all these people that Bought by Blood sits with, right? And is friends with. But he wants to come over here and wag his finger. And you're going to tell me you're a pastor Bought by Blood? Bro, tell me your church, bro. I'll get you barred off your church, bro. I'll get you barred off your church, bro.
No, Maleek is going to get someone barred from his church. And he's going to go and say, hey, this guy hurt my feelings.
Mm-hmm. So the whole context is this guy, Bought by Blood, he came up, he wanted to debate, a Christian topic, Trinity, whatever. I don't remember the topic for sure. And instead, they insist that he debate them on whether Christina is a whore or not. And he's like, I won't do that. He also doesn't drop. He just keeps insisting he's not going to answer their questions over and over again. So they keep bringing him up about her. And this goes on for like an hour, basically. And then they eventually let him do the actual topic, and they talk to him for like 2 minutes and then kick him out and say, man, that guy's stupid or something.
Brother,
your followers need help.
What?
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Power do you think you have?
Brother, if I come to your church, brother, not only will I get them away from you, I'll convert them to Islam in 10 minutes.
I've never heard of anyone converting to Islam from this, based on this dude. I'm going to convert. Guys, we talk about narcissism, and I'm going to have the biggest show in the world, and I'm going to have the most popular show, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get you kicked out of your church, and I'm going to do this, and the whole Dawa community is going to rally around me, and I'm going to be the boss in charge. And, well, by the way, I could come to your church, and I'll convert the entire church to Islam in 10 minutes. He's a freaking lunatic, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched enough of his stupid things to know that he regularly talks to random Christians who may not even attend church or study the Bible or anything. And I've never seen him convince anyone.
No, he sounds like an idiot. I mean, think what he just came with. Oh, yes. I mean, the Bible says don't worship Jesus, chapter and verse. Let me show you a bunch where Jesus is worshipped and where people worship Jesus.
Over here, I go energy for energy. If you're nice to me, I give you 3 times the niceness. If you're bad to me, I give you 3 times the badness. And all I'm watching from sitting back.
Say not 3. Quran says say not 3.
Is you guys are nasty. Bread is nasty. J49 is nasty. IP is nasty. David Wood is nasty. Logic is nasty.
Nasty boys.
From just being around Sam, just from seeing Sam and seeing what he's looking at, he cut off IP. He cut off David Sheckelstein.
Did this dude just said Sam cut us off? Thaddeus, you've been around. Does that sound like any connection to reality at all?
No. And the irony here is in January.
And Sam, before that, Sam cut off his wife. Yeah. He cut that off. And then Dave, and then Anthony Rogers and Sam cut that off. Yeah, Sam's just cutting off his relations, whatever. And matter of fact, any person who's ever been close to Sam for a sustained period of time, trying to help him get through his deal with his issues, they eventually get totally fed up because he refuses to repent for anything. And then suddenly, Sam says, I'm done with these guys. Conveniently right when they walk away and say they want nothing to do with this guy.
Well, or in your case, 4 years after you walked away and said you had nothing to do with him? It's the first time he publicly admitted it.
Please come back, please. I mean, sending message after, David, I'm about to go on PBD. You want to join me? You want to join me for PBD? David, you want to go out to Michigan and do some debates up there? Well, I can get it all on PBD, man. David, do you want to join me to do this? David, you want me? No. I don't want any association with you. And here, Maleek, and Sam cut David off. These guys are a joke, man.
And Sam cut off IP because of his nasty language. IP's nasty language.
Yeah. IP, that foul-mouthed IP. Unlike this choir boy, Sam Shamoon.
About to be cut too. So when I look at even a Christian, your top Christian that taught you guys every single argument all your arguments are from Sam Shimon. And your leader tells you that you guys are corrupt.
Our leader.
You guys don't do this for Jesus. This is all a business. He says it. Especially you evangelicals. This is all a business for y'all. Okay? At least the church Christians, they go to church. They're different a bit.
Guys, I've known Sam a long time. I think you're talking decades. I think I've seen him go to church once. I've seen him speak in churches. I think I've seen him go to church once, and he insisted on sitting all the way in back away from everyone else. He can't go to a church.
He prays every Saturday night. Guys, please pray that I go to church tomorrow and not wig out because I'm afraid that people will think I'm fat.
All of you guys open up GoFundMes. Your whole shtick is to raise money and get money off of sympathy off of Christians. You take hard-working Christians' money and you use your sympathy crap, like somebody's going to show up to your front door, right? And you extort Christians. And these ortho...
By the way, this is just hilarious, right? Oh, like someone's going to show up to your front door. Don't we have Maleek talking about showing up to people's doors and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what's he saying here? He's saying that he is such a fraud that no one should ever take his threat seriously when he posts and says that all these things and says no one should ever take that seriously, which guess what? We really don't think Maleek is actually going to do anything. Again, he's a spoiled little coward who would never do anything himself. Could he get someone else to do it? Well, not by him. Like, he doesn't have that authority to say, you go do this, but he's the one putting the information out there for other people who might want to do it. Guys, again, it does happen sometimes. It does happen. But I guess Maleek is just saying he's so completely insignificant that not even a serious jihadi would go to him for information on where to find someone. That's what a complete joke Maleek is, according to Maleek himself right here. In other words, no one should ever take any of this stuff seriously at all. He is such a pathetic, cowardly loser that he couldn't even play a role in getting anyone attacked. That's what he's saying right now. So for months, it's, you guys are in trouble. No, doxed you, I'm doxing you. Yeah, wait, I'm going to show up to your house. What? And now what? These guys are saying what? That someone's going to actually do something? No, that would never happen.
bros are done with y'all. These ortho bros like Cleve Antiquity and these guys online that see through your grifting crap.
This is hilarious, by the way. These guys who see through your grift, they hated us before any of this stuff with Maleek. They already hated us, dude.
And not only that, I was on Cleve's channel like 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks ago. So he doesn't seem to be seeing through my grift, does he?
No. And people keep telling me he begs, oh, come on, David, unblock me. That's weird.
Done with you, right? Jay Dyer is done with y'all.
Name every divisive person who cannot stand anyone outside their group. And then when they can't stand anyone outside their group, say, you see, they see through you. They see your grift. No, they just attack anyone outside their group, dude. It's just amazing that he's taking credit for that sort of thing.
In on y'all and showing you guys that you ain't nothing. Sam Shimon told IP, your arguments suck. What did IP do? He blocked them. Why? Because you guys are sore losers.
No, because IP could tell very quickly, okay, now Sam's going after me, and I really am not interested in dealing with this lunatic. So, block.
I mean, that's a normal reaction. Like, someone just randomly tells you your arguments suck. I mean, you could reply to them, or you could just ignore them. And that's what a block does, is ignore someone.
Little side note, guys. You have to, always be aware of this. Who are these Dawa guys who are doxing Christians, going after Christians' wives, threatening Christians, threatening to great people's wives? Who are their biggest heroes on the Christian side? Sam Shamoon, Jay Dyer, the rest of the Ortho Bros. Mm-hmm. I would seriously be concerned if all of a sudden Muslims started cheering for me and appealing to me constantly. And yeah, this guy, David Wood, gets it right. Yeah, David, if that ever happened for 1 second, I would be like, what did I just do? Because I'm helping them. I must be help. I don't want to help Dawa guys. So what did I just do that helped these guys that's now making them praise me and side with me? Because whatever it is, I'm changing course on that. These guys, Sam and Ortho Bros, oh, the Dawa guys love these guys now.
And you guys justify it using your Bible and then say, these jihadis are trying to take over our land. And you try to fool people, right? When we're your doctors, we're your flying the airplanes that you
You're a doctor? I thought that didn't work out.
guys are going overseas to your vacations on, right? The Muslims are. We're the working class here in this country that do most of the jobs that you guys can't go to school and do.
Muslims make up a little over 1% of the population, guys. But according to Maleek, Muslims do most of the jobs we just can't do. And I'm sitting around doxing people all day.
They fly airplanes into buildings, and they are doctors, apparently. Probably the same kind of doctor that Maleek is, self-declared doctor, failed rappers. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are Muslim doctors, and I'm sure there are Muslim pilots, but to act like it's like some kind of...
We can't function without them. They're saving us. They're just doing everything. They're doing it all. Oh, total fantasy land, man. We are in control. By the way, isn't it insane? Like they say they're jihadis trying to take over. Why would they think that when we're just doctors? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you ask the jihadis who keep saying that's what they're going to do? And why don't we go to
that they're in control of everything?
Yeah, and why don't we go to the Quran and the Hadith to see that is the goal of Islam, to subjugate the entire world.
Life can be the guy the shadow that he is, the butler that he is for Logic, because his music video career didn't stand up. So now he has to be Logic's butler, Mr.
Is this guy talking about someone's music career not panning out? What the heck is this?
Music video career, editing music videos is what he accuses his life of failing at, which, I mean, I have no idea. But, I mean, who cares? Let's say hypothetically, he tried to get into video editing and decided that he didn't want to do that and did something else. He's quite successful now. Unlike Maleek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Designer, and now he has to make videos on Libiano with Logic in the comments, but he doesn't want to talk to him. None of you guys talk to Libiano, but we'll talk about him.
Why is that? Why is that, Maleek?
Good question.
Me and AP had a 2v2 debate set up with us versus Libiano and D's responds. And then they both backed out and said we're blacklisted. And then when the blacklisting wasn't going the way he wanted, then he starts going after Avery's wife and so on. We say, okay, well, we're just done with this guy. Whoa, you're running from him. You're scared. Really? We're so scared. We had a debate set up with him, and then he backed out. These guys live in opposite world, man.
We feel like it. When Sneeko says, fuck Logic, I ain't talking to him because I stand with the gang. And then Sneeko brings on Cora and brings on Libiano, right? And by the way, Logic, we know that you have a little debate with Sheikh Osman coming up. We'll see if you show up, Logic. We'll see if you're going to be there, or if all of a sudden your trip to Florida that you canceled, Logic, you might have to go back to Florida. Trust me, Logic.
He thinks we don't know what's going on.
And Elijah Johnson and what's his name?
Elijah Johnson thought he got a sweet little 20v1 on Shan Cully. Guess what, Elijah Johnson? You're out, boy.
Yeah.
You're out.
No way.
You canceled that shit, boy.
Bro.
You're out, boy.
Let me finish my statement.
Let it go.
So, such wonderful individuals here. They're just peaceful doctors and pilots, yet they are up here bragging, probably just lying, but in theory, bragging about getting all these people canceled from all these shows.
Good to know. Now we have Jay Dyer's. Oh, more on Jay Dyer.
Jay Dyer and the Ortho Bros are absolutely right when they mock these guys, criticize them for being literal Jews, for being a bunch of shekel collectors, bro. Jay Dyer, man. The Ortho Bros, because they're principal.
Wasn't I just saying this? Like, look who their heroes are. Sam Shimon, Jay Dyer, rest of the Ortho Bros. That's their biggest heroes. For a while, they were buddying up with the Groypers just to attack Israel and stuff like this. But now it's just the all the apologists who are actually just destroying Dawa. Muslims don't know how to deal with them, and they can't stop them. So they gladly enlist the help of anyone who's going to run interference for them, and then they shower them with praise. And then Christians think, well, the Ortho are thinking, oh wow, we're really building bridges with these guys. They really like us. We're making a difference. No, you're useful idiots to Dawa clowns. That's what you are.
And they can call out the grift.
They stand on business. I'm not gonna lie.
Today, wallahi, like just from a psychological standpoint, Logic's chair. Usually Logic's chair is tilted a bit to the right for his wife. Like it's an open body language. Today, his chair, the edge of it was in Christina's face. He had his nice seat and she was on the shit seat, the hard stool, right? While he was in the comfy chair. It's like he didn't even want to know her, bro.
So this is his level of
masters of body language. What's that weird obsession? Because they all do this now, like hijab, like that guy who's on there with hijab when he's on there. Yes, and we can tell by your body language that you've been extremely frustrated, and now you know you're being dismembered and stuff like.
Yeah, so he not only has watched Logic's live stream to see if he's going to react to all the vile claims they made about Christina. He's determined because his chair is angled a certain way that means he's really mad at Christina.
We are determined by the angle of the chair, that Avery's marriage is now in shambles. They're probably already divorced. You see this? This is the power of our Tao.
Oh, gosh.
And he should know because he watches every second of every Avery live stream, so he knows what angle his chair is.
Yeah, like, and I noticed this one. It had a 2-degree difference in the angle of the chair, and this is the proof. And I'm gonna draw. It's like gosh, dude.
Are you a bop? Are you a Jezebel?
Wallah, she's a Jezebel.
What, are you the whore of Babylon? You know that's biblical according to them. The whore of Babylon.
So he's out insulting people by calling them whores of Babylon.
Sam says I could call you whore. Can you start the whore of Babylon? See? And watch. Another couple weeks, and all you'll hear from Maleek is,
yes, this is why the Shias are gonna do muto with your mother. That's right. You'll never guess where I got that one from.
Poor little Logic. I feel bad that Logic even, like, bro, it got to the point with Logic right now, like, I actually feel bad for him, bro.
I feel bad for him. Oh, my goodness.
They're destroying his career so much. They're feeling bad for him.
Like, I actually feel bad. Like, my heart is, like, bleeding, bro. Like, it's like, brother, you done got 600K subs, and look how God cursed you.
Yeah, in just a couple years, now you have almost 700,000 subscribers after just a couple years, and you're just crushing it everywhere. That's the curse. That's the curse of Allah. If Allah wants to curse you, he just keeps making you more and more popular, and causes you to have a greater and greater impact, and causes you to destroy dawah more and more. Well.
And then the least important Dawa guy in the history of humanity makes up lies about your wife, and your career's over.
An IP, you imposter, right? You imposter, IP, and you know why you're an imposter, right? Catch the drift. You're an imposter, right? You decided to call Cora ISIS Hori, right? While your thought wife and sister, right, are running around Arizona complete bops, and I have their stuff too, right? You want to laugh and mock our Muslim sisters. When she came up to debate you, she used a voice changer for fun. You guys used it as some ploy to try and mock and send nasty comments to her, right? And you thought nothing was going to happen.
So Cora called in with a voice changer. Everyone made fun of her for calling in with a voice changer because she obviously called in with a voice changer for a reason. It wasn't, oh, he's not going to debate me. She was welcome onto the show. She used a voice changer so that when she got schooled, it'll just be a random person, not her.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was total cowardice and probably Maleek's idea. And didn't work out. But he can call you names now.
And you know why they hate me, Anis? You know
where do we get started?
They hate me, right? Because ever since I came to this app, I've been on their ass. I exposed them all. And they can't stand me, but they can't get rid of me either.
Yeah, it's not the doxing and you threatening to grape people's wives and all that stuff. No, it's just you're so powerful on with your 30 followers.
Also, Logic, I know you're watching this, buddy. Your sensei is about to disown you, buddy.
Oh.
1 week tops.
Oh.
He already has. Strike
1
two.
week tops. Your sensei is about to disown you. He already came out and disowned you. He half disowned you.
Oh, no. How will Avery recover? A guy who has a tiny fraction of the following that Avery has.
Mm-hmm.
And that has only been the only reason he hasn't attacked Avery, he hasn't been going after Avery, is because Avery was one of the couple of people who's still willing to work with him. And once that's gone, yeah, Sam will attack. That's all he does.
He came out. He said, what you're doing is fake. He said, you're a fake yesterday on live. Yep. Your sensei is disowning you, buddy.
No, let's be honest. You know what else he did? And Sam made a good point. And this is why Logic's a hypocrite. Logic says, don't debate Libiano because Libiano spoke about my wife, right? But then David Wood spoke about Sam's wife and kids.
Thaddeus, what did I say about Sam's wife and kids?
Nothing. But a lot. The reason I cut it there is because it took him a long time to get to anything that resembled a point. But basically, the point is eventually going to be: so Logic should cut you off because you attacked Sam's wife. Meanwhile, Sam attacks everyone's wife and mother constantly.
Yeah, guys. Hey, Sam fans in the chat. What did I say about Sam's wife and kids?
And yesterday, one of Sam's fans, for some idiotic reason, looked up my wife's grandmother's funeral and gave it to Sam, and Sam was publishing it, making fun of my wife's grandmother, who's been dead for like 5 years.
Anyone here? And guess what? I'm asking you guys because you're the ones who watch the live streams. So you would know if I said something about Sam's wife and kids, you guys would know. Maleek somehow knows.
Yeah, see? Look, I mean, Libiano's sitting there calling Christina a whore, and so how is he banned when David talks about Sam's wife and kids?
Where? What'd I say? Come on, I know we got some Sam fans here. You guys can't stay away. Just list what I said. What does it take for people to realize what liars these guys are? Like, these guys can't say anything without lying. And then Sid here. Oh, we did oh, that's actually funny. Let's see. You said they were hurt by Sam. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But that's something about Sam. And look at this. D. Wood insulted Sam's wife and kids' dad. Right. And that, by the way, guys, that's what it really is, right? Anytime me or Thaddeus have mentioned Sam's wife or kids, it's in the context of Sam being an abusive lunatic who will not hesitate to destroy everyone around him, including his own family, in order to get back at people. And so, yeah, that's what we say. Is that the same thing as calling someone's wife a whore or something like that? No. But Maleek will say it anyway, and Sam will say it anyway. When Sam's going after that,
the reason I have to go after Thaddeus's family is because Thaddeus attacked my family.
Thaddeus never attacked your family. Thaddeus criticized you for how you treat your own family. These guys are compulsive liars, man. They can't stop. Guys, just look, here's the thing. If Maleek and Sam, these other guys, can't criticize us without lying, that should tell you something, right? It's like if you have all this great information about us, exposing us, wouldn't you focus on that instead of constantly lying?
Let's play the clip.
But then the guy joins them in a conference. Of course, it's going to hurt me. Because when someone whom I love tells me, hey, this guy said something about a family member. Oh, really? Did it hurt you? Yeah. You know what? I'm Xing them. I'll never deal with them.
Yep.
But then when my family is sullied, and then people still affiliate with them, it hurts me, my brothers.
When did we sully your family, Sam? Just listen. Tell us what. Guys, I have like nothing but a positive view of Sam's ex and her kids. Why would I criticize them at all? They haven't done anything. Sam is the abusive one. Why would I? What planet does this guy live on, man?
Well, he said that you said she was happy in her new marriage, and that's how you attacked her.
Wait, what's that?
I'm not making that up. I know it sounds like a joke, but I'm not making that up.
Sam's a lunatic.
Wait, IP wrote. I was just looking right now. IP wrote everything's going according to plan.
What plan does he?
Wait, IP. You have imposter syndrome, brother. I didn't want to tell anyone, but you have imposter syndrome, IP. You're a small D bird. You don't have any plan, brother. Your plan is, IP, is to go cure your imposter syndrome, right? And go say sorry to your poppy, Sam Shimon, for blocking him.
So that's his prediction, is that IP's going to crawl back to Sam and say, sorry, Sam. IP, who has 500,000 subscribers
Uh-huh.
and just raised over $200,000 because he has a very devoted, loyal fan base and got the support of countless other Christians, big name Christians who aren't even really involved in apologetics, posted his fundraiser. He's going to go crawling back to Sam, who has 0 friends and 0 influence.
Yeah, and who is like growing less and less significant by the day. I mean, it's just like I can't even tell if they like seriously think this or if it's just like a joke to them, right? Like, do you seriously think, oh no, if Sam turns on you, you're just doomed. I have a way bigger following than Sam. IP has a way bigger following than Sam. Avery has a way bigger follower than Sam. Who takes Sam seriously that we would be, oh no, we can't lose these followers?
They want to post on social media. They want to make it look bad. They want to give Shabbat. All right, look, if they want to do packaging, we're just going to keep pulling up their files, man. We're just going to keep showing what they do in their private life. I guess fine, you can play that game.
But brother, let me tell you something about them. We're doing so good right now on our own stuff. I don't even want to get sidetracked on this too long. There's so many opportunities, so many bigger people want to talk, and everybody's worried. I don't want to get distracted. This is like part of the plan is to like distract. Okay, so it's okay once in a while to do this, but I don't want these guys to be the main meal. Honestly, bro, we got so much going on. I got so much we're working in the back. I don't want these guys to be the topic of discussion.
Quit talking about work in the back, man. I told you to quit setting me up for Zoot jokes, man.
All day. They're dying on their own. When you give them this, you give them life again.
Again, IP just almost got $250,000 just by, when people realize, oh, he needs to move his family. That's how much people have his back, right? Mm-hmm. That's how much people have his back.
Yep, they're falling apart. They're falling apart at the seams. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on in our minds.
I think literally everyone on Maleek's hate list is doing better than ever. Avery's doing better than ever. You're doing better than ever. I'm doing better than ever. IP's doing better than ever. Chris Kloss is doing better than ever. The only person that isn't doing well is Sam. His numbers are going down, and that's the one person that Maleek says is succeeding. Maleek's like, you got to be like, he's becoming more like me. He's on his way to having the size of audience I have.
I told you, they live in opposite world where up is down and down is up and left is right and right is left and success is failure and failure is success. And losing is winning. Winning is losing.
And they're making this on this Christians. We got to get up again and get behind each other and stuff. Brother, I'd rather not talk to them. If there's any debate where they have with a Muslim, I'm going to shut shit down and just call it a day. You're a nobody. That's why you don't mention my name, because you know better. And Logic knows better. You both don't mention my name. You're smart. You mention Libiano,
Maleek,
but you wouldn't mention me.
Maleek is
you know
stupid.
if you mention
Maleek
me,
is a stupid
you're
liar.
give me what I want.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
Well, if you want to go down in history as the all-time biggest loser in Dawa ever, well, we're going to give you what you want, man. That's how you're going to be remembered.
So IP and Avery are irrelevant because they don't mention Maleek. How does that work exactly?
Wow. All right, guys.
Maleek irrelevant.
All right, guys, let's take these super chats, and we're going to check out the next clip where, tragically, Maleek exposes the true identities of Jai and DoC. We tried to keep it secret, but we failed. Maleek's on the job. Will you join Mike Winger's live stream or let him join him? No. What do you mean, let him join him? He can join him anytime he wants. Just it has got nothing to do with me. Oh, I meant let him join yours. No. Why the heck would I want him on there? The only time Mike Winger would be welcome on here is if it's just going to be a total roast, but it'll be serious. White Trash. Hey, White Trash Panda. Holy early stream, Batman. Yeah, I know. Change doxing to Maleeking. Call him Maleek. Make him hate his name. No, you're right, and we have used that before. I haven't been consistent with it. Maleek is the best of Christian fundraisers, you see. He is. That dude has raised more. Now, it sucks because it's not just like, it'd be one thing if he was raising funds for like ministry or something like that, but it's all like people moving to safer locations and stuff like that. But when it comes to that, all-time greatest, hands down. Till about the marriage dilemma, Surah 2:221, don't marry polytheists. Surah 5:5, marry Christian women. Ergo, Christians are not polytheists, and Quran confirms the Trinity. The Quran is the greatest dawah buster. Yeah, you can actually expand on that, because if you go to Surah 9, verse 30, it is accusing Jews and Christians of polytheism, and yet, it's accusing Christians of this for saying that Jesus is the Son of God. Guess what? Every Christian, even heretical ones, say Jesus is the Son of God. So there, it's nope, Christians are polytheists, but nope, you can marry Christian women, even though you're not allowed to marry polytheists. The Quran is incoherent. Yes, you can roll with that argument. That is a solid argument. Bought by Blood is pretty good debater. He's had more than one interaction with Maleek. You should have him on. Oh. We might. D-Wood and Thad, I seek input. Need input. Johnny 5 is alive. I want to start Bible content on my White Trash Panda channel. Thinking of calling the series Trash Theology. Channel theme equals Trash Panda. Trash everything. Thoughts? Alternate option, Trash Pandology.
I like Trash Theology.
Either one of those works. You might want to do a poll on that or something up. If Sam is Avery's friend, he should even entertain Maleek. I mean, shouldn't probably. Yeah. Chapter and verse, or it didn't happen. Yep, that's Maleek's issue. If Sam is Avery's friend, Sam shouldn't entertain Maleek. Okay, yeah. No, that's true. No, that's true. I mean, this is a guy who he's been mad at us this year. But he was enraged at Avery and Christina long before that. And he's doxed them, posted all kinds of insults towards Christina. And Sam's like, oh, this is my best friend. Why? Because he's attacking David, too. That's some evil, sick stuff. And he also justifies the attacks on Christina. He's like, well, if J49 on X called Itachi and ISIS Hori, then all these attacks on Christina are justified. It's like, you are sick and evil, man. Where are you getting that?
And David's fault. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Hard-working Christian here. Always happy to send cash your way. See that? As an ex-plumber, I have seen less crap come out of a toilet than Maleek, who got Sam Zooted's mouth. Nothing makes sense. Even someone on crack makes more intelligible sense than DB Mazoot. Wing is on sabbatical, but when it's over, he be like, don't call it a comeback. Don't call it a comeback, because we know when he latches onto a topic, there's no letting go. Will you go to work and deliver the death blow to Daiwa before Winger starts doing it?
I mean, I think Dawa is pretty much dead intellectually. All they got is people being more and more vile and debating whether they should support Lily J or not. I mean, they don't really got much going.
No, I'm just thinking, like, now it's just all threats and doxing and insults. It's like, Mike Winger not exactly cut out for that, nor his fans. Oh my goodness, they just called me a name. What's going on here? I love how he puts in this show and does all this for his 9 viewers, 8 of which are Christians who are clowning him, and the 9th is Thad clipping him for entertainment. Tadaleek is a goober. I know. And by the way, Sam is very similar in that he thinks, okay, well, these guys are exposing all this stuff, but I'm going to say a bunch of stuff to whoever's watching me right now. Great. You training more apologists so 3 can spawn 3 more with every threat. P.S. David, I was right about the Pope. Was ages ago. You may not remember. God bless you both and families. Yeah, I wouldn't be sure what you're referring to.
Congratulations.
Dawa, dawa, diddy dum, diddy do. That's a good one. That actually works. Did Maleek really accuse God Logic of running away when he has made every effort to have a debate with Uthran Bolt, who would probably have an Olympic gold medal for the Dawa run? That's what's really crazy. It's like everything is a lie. Oh my, yeah, he's running from. I mean, Avery was literally going to the mosque to show up for a debate, and they wouldn't let him do it. That was the famous, what? What's a debate? What? Someone should make an edit of the Ali Dawa Grapes video with Heaven is a Place on Earth playing, but change it to Ooh, Jenna is a Place on Earth. I'm trying to think of the song. Oh, I had to think about it. It wasn't. That was way back in the day. Ooh, Jenna is a place on earth. That would work. So Maleek is like Al-Zut, like Momo the Al-Zutid. If God is not a relational being, he cannot love. That includes Muslims who obey him. I'm confused. Are Thad and D Wood zooting tonight? What?
No.
Or zooting dawa. If a relationship has not always existed in God, either God is not relational or he is not self-sufficient. Sam attacks his own wife, allegedly. Oh,
I mean, not really allegedly. He admits to that.
Yeah, he attacks her constantly, sending her messages and harassing her, but also posting stuff about her, constantly complaining about her, and attacked her physically. We know about that. That's not allegedly. I know that happened. And so, but I mean, think about that. This guy constantly attacks his ex. We criticize him for constantly attacking his ex, and then he goes to, oh, they're attacking my ex. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I have to attack them. Oh boy. I just want to say I love you guys, especially D Wood, but I love y'all. That's good. The Allah of the Quran does not love. The God of the Bible's defining characteristic is perfect love.
Yep.
They are salty because David spoke the truth about Sam. Yes, they are.
Yep.
D. Wood said Sam's kids were more Christ-like than Sam will ever be. Oh, the horror. Shame on me attacking my kid. Delusionalism is the 6th pillar of Islam. Yep. Clean up on aisle. We suck. Muhammad Hijab should have Maleek help him raise money since Maleek is so good at it. Lol. There you go. Then Hijab can finally pay all those court costs. You heard it here. You heard it here first. Dawa is brain dead. No, it's very smart. All right, Thaddeus, ready to jump into this clip?
Yep. So this is a couple days later. He has another live, and he's still kind of fuming from the shows being canceled, but he's back to the old Maleek where he just decides to attack everyone and call them names. So we got attacks on IP. We got attacks on Jai and Daughter of Christ. I think probably you, but you're a minor character this time.
Nice.
He doesn't talk about me anymore, but there is that. Probably because Sam told him not to. Honestly, that's probably why he doesn't talk about me anymore.
Oh, good to know. And this one says boxing on it as well. So I guess this was his boxing challenge.
Oh yeah. So he has boxing challenge for 3 people, which we'll see here in a bit.
And Thaddeus, do we have anything coming up where this might be relevant?
Yeah, so you'll have to see why and when we play the clip, but we do have a new video on Quran demolition.
We have a response. Range. We have a response from he challenged my son. Boxing. He challenged my son to a boxing. It's weird because I'm sitting here thinking Luke's shoes could be tied together and he could have one arm tied behind his back. Maleek could pick which arm is tied behind his back, and Luke could have a massively oversized boxing glove that has pillows tied around, and he would still crush Maleek. But I'm sitting here thinking, I think Luke could have both hands tied behind his back, and Maleek would still lose. And he's sitting there challenging him. Maleek is the size of one of Luke's legs up to the kneecap. It's insane. Wait, one second. Someone needs attention here. And guess who it is? If you guessed Maleek, you're all wrong. If you guessed Issa, you're all wrong. It is apostate of Allah.
Whoa, it's not
Hey.
Issa. I thought for sure it was Issa.
Everyone thought it was Issa.
Nope, it's me.
All right, so Sarah, we are checking out the latest from Maleek. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Praise God. The Lord is good. How are you guys?
We're good.
Praise God.
Although we're all on a sinking ship, and the rising ship is Maleek and Sam and the Orthobros. So I don't know. You might want to switch sides if you get a chance. All right. So we're checking this out. This is yep, the sad tragedy. So earlier this year, Giant DoC had their face reveal because people didn't know what they look like. But now we've got the name reveal. Here we go.
She sound ready to fight. Hey, man. My words do the talking, man. I don't even have to get there. My words do the talking. My words are sharp like a sword, man. Apparently. Guys, tap the screen and share the live.
Did he say his words are sharp like a sword?
This is the very start of the live, by the way. Like, that's the first thing he's saying to his audience. Hey, guys, I'm so good at debate, I can destroy everyone with my words.
You know the best thing I like about this? I love it how these guys are so scary. Hey, Giant Doc, why you so scary, blood? This how I know. Yo, we gonna address a couple things today for sure. Logic, why you scary, blood? Yeah. Hey, listen, bro, I got these dudes in a chokehold right now. First off, let me tell y'all something real quick. This
I was thinking he
Giant
was
Doc,
Gabriel.
I got these guys out in the desert in a chokehold.
Next time when you selectively play clips of me, right? Selectively play clips, acting like you're doing stuff, trying to get your next GoFundMe in action, okay? Hey, Giant Doc, next time you play the violin clips, right, to get your GoFundMe in action because you're irrelevant. This is what I don't like about these cowards. They won't talk to me, but they'll talk at me. They won't talk to me, but they'll talk at me.
So Giant Daughter Christ are irrelevant. The broader context is that Maleek's basically crashing out that Jai and Daughter Christ have done several videos criticizing Korra.
And crushing her.
They've done many more since he did this. It might actually just be after the first, for all I know. I mean, this is a bit older, but basically, he's crashing out because they're going after her. So he's not like, oh, they're so scary. Which I think he means scared. I'm not 100% sure, but he's making it the opposite by saying they're scary. Why are you guys being scary? I think he means scared, that Jai and Daughter of Christ are scared of facing Korra, so they're just making videos. Logic's scared of facing Maleek, so he never mentions Maleek. Yeah, something like that.
By the way, I think we're going to review the debate from a while back. I think it's like a couple of years ago between Jai and Korra. People forgot about that one, but that's why Korra's not ever going to go near them again. All right, just like Sam.
Let's talk how eloquent Sam Shimon did about the subject. You see how these guys.
Eloquent?
He's very eloquent.
Yes. Yes, and if you don't believe me, I will call your mother a whore. Ha ha.
Lie, slander, play victim. IP got baked by Korra. Baked. So what did IP do? The imposter syndrome coward who is unsure of himself, always feels like he's an imposter because he is. What does he do? He goes and calls Korra ISIS Hori, which is funny because weeks before, Logic called Libiano's wife a whore. What, do you think that's free of charge?
For anyone who is new here, Thaddeus, make sure I have the details correct here. So, as far as I recall, J49 on X referred to Itachi, maybe Korra too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, both of them.
Called them ISIS Hories because they were mocking the deaths, the martyrdoms of the Coptic Christians, the 21 Coptic. It was actually 20, and then one was from somewhere else. They were beheaded, and you had Itachi going on, hey, can I get 21 cops in the chat? 21 cops in the chat. And then you had Maleek saying, even, I saw a clip of Maleek saying way nastier stuff about those martyrs. And so people saying, wait, these are ISIS jihadis killing people, and instead of condemning it, you guys are cheering it on and celebrating it. Okay, I'm going to call you ISIS Hories. And as far as I recall, IP liked one of those or something,
Yeah, he might have retweeted it, but I mean, he didn't actually directly say it. I mean, I guess you're somewhat responsible if you retweet it, but the context is, right, that they're simping for ISIS.
Yeah.
And so saying that they want to be ISIS brides, which is what a hori is, right? It's a bride of paradise, is not exactly inaccurate, let alone outrageous.
Yeah, they're the way these guys say, oh, you did this, and then they lie about it and massively exaggerate it and twist everything, all to justify their awful behavior. They just keep doing this. Why? Why can't you point exactly to exactly what someone did and condemn that? You can't. You always have to embellish it and make things up and add to it. Like, based on what he's saying here, if I didn't know the actual situation, I'd be like, what? IP's going around calling Dawa girls ISIS whores? What? Just completely no reason for it? He's just going around saying all this stuff? Oh my goodness. Well, who can blame these guys for responding and going after everyone's people, after everyone's wives and threatening to grape them and so on?
There.
Uh-oh. I see names.
These guys who bought their views, by the way, like Giant Dog, we know you bought your views. Your views are botted.
By the way, you could check from comments that their views are not botted. That's kind of a weird compliment because he's saying you're getting so many views, you must have bought those. You must have purchased those views. But a couple things. One, this sounds like Maleek is familiar with buying views, right? He believes that's a thing. You just buy views. But two, he thinks Giant DoC are getting so many views on their live streams and videos, they must be buying them. It's kind of a compliment. Wait, you guys are getting tons and tons of people watching your stuff. You must be paying for it. Or they're just putting out good content that isn't filled with lies, and it makes people want to watch it.
You don't think we know? They're botted views, Giant Dog. You want me to prove it?
Prove it.
Ask for Dalil. Hey, Sumaya, ask for Dalil. Hey, Rashad, ask for Dalil.
Wait, you're saying you can prove it, and then you assign these names to them. That's the proof? It's like, hey, I could just say anything about Maleek right now, and then if people want proof, I could just make up a new name for him, and that'll be the proof.
I guess the proof is that he talked to the dealer who sells botted views, and those are the names they used. And so that's the proof that he knows they bought the view.
So he knows that's weird. Why would he know the fake view dealer and be able to contact him and said, and I know this because two people named Rashad and what was that? Sumaya.
No, what I don't understand is dude was like, I have the proof. Do you want the proof? And then he goes, Sumaya, and then he says, get the Dalil, like he's ask for evidence. And then I thought you were gonna give us the evidence. Why are you asking these two people, those names, to ask for the evidence if you said that you were gonna give the evidence? Didn't he just say he was gonna do that?
That's no, the evidence is he knows their real names, because they're paying for bots using their real names. He knows the guy who sells that you can buy fake views from, and he's found out that Jai and DOC's real names are Samaya and Rashad, and he knows their real names because the guy informed Maleek, hey, Rashad and Samaya are buying views, and Maleek knows that these are Jai and DOC's real names. And so that's the proof. The proof is that I know your real names because I know the guy that sells the fake views.
The fake views that he bought for, I don't know. Like, I suspect that Quora was the one that had her subscribers bought.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he knows these things. But.
And of course, a big problem here is I know Jai and DOC's real names, and this guy has no freaking clue what he's talking about.
Come on.
And he's laughing. Ha ha, I'm a mastermind.
Hey, Samaya, Rashad, ask for Dalil.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The tactical genius who figured out that I'm actually a Mexican and my real name is David Segarra, and who found out that Mike Jones is actually a criminal mastermind and head of a real estate. He's a real estate mogul, which is weird because it seems like he would have an easier time finding a place to live if he's a real estate mogul and so on. But the same genius who came up with all that actually discovered Jai and DOC's real names, Rashad and Samaya, and that's the proof that they're buying views for their videos. This guy is just, he's something, man.
Where it doesn't make sense is this. DOC, you're a coward. You had 2 debates with Cora and Itachi in person. You had 2 debates. You had one at Dr. Daff, you an apostate of Allah, versus Cora and Itachi. You backed out of that.
What?
And then you had a debate with Cora.
What's that?
I said I was in contact with the Dr. Daff show, and the only reason why that didn't go through is because of that idiot.
That's the stuff that Maleek caused, right? Like they're supposed to be the big debate.
Contact, and he was like, "This stuff is crazy. She's looking for 2 other Muslims." That stuff, we were supposed to go there August. And then Maleek did all these things. Maleek was the one that the other Christians were like, "We don't know what's going on like over here with you." And then he caused problems. And then Dr. Depp had to cancel that. I was in contact with her. I could take the screenshot and email it to you, David. She said there's stuff going on here that's
Sarah,
that's toxic.
Since you were actually part of things, let me see if my understanding is correct. So there was supposed to be big debate and Cora and Christians and so on, Christian women. And then Maleek insisted on being there, and some of the Christian women said, we're not comfortable with this guy who doxes women and threatens to rape women. We don't want him there. And then so this was put out to, Maleek was informed of this, and no, he said he insists on being there. And then they eventually said, well, then we're not going to have this. We're not going to do it. If you demand on being there, and the women really do not want to be in the same room with you because you're so disgusting and repulsive and threaten to rape women and so on, make them your concubines, grab them by the back of their heads and stuff like this, and then you just dox people whenever they annoy you, and you put all their information out there and try to get them killed. Yeah, these ladies don't want to be in the same room with you. No, I'm going, or it'll never happen. Okay, then it'll never happen. Oh my goodness, you guys are running from Cora. These were all people who are willing to debate Cora. It's not happening because Cora, I don't know what you've got on her. I don't know what you've got on her, but you got enough dirt on her to keep her under your control. And now you're just basically torpedoing her entire career, her entire Dawa career. It wasn't going to last long anyway, but she's going down like the Titanic right now, thanks to you. That's what happens when you're on the Maleek side.
Yeah, he is an epic liar. Like, he is a complete. I could say, at least in my part, I am not one of the Christians that said I was not comfortable.
Well, he's claiming Daughter of Christ canceled the whole thing, but here's the thing: she wasn't even invited.
it's him and Dr. Dap was like, this whole thing is getting all toxic. This is literally all him. What's gonna happen with both Itachi and Korra? He's the one that's gonna keep them from rising up, from becoming Daiwa people, because he's controlling them. That's what's going to happen. So I don't know what exactly happened with DOC, but I know everything what happened with Maleek. Maleek is an utter liar. Now he's going to get upset that he's being called out now. He's a liar.
Oh, total liar.
Maleek, I didn't say anything.
And Daughter of Christ certainly didn't, because she wasn't even part of the show.
Yeah. I never heard anything about, I mean, again, I work with Jai and DOC, and I never heard anything about this big debate with DOC going there and stuff. But somehow,
so he's lying about that part too, because I didn't know DOC.
He always does that. And by the way, Sam is the exact same. Anything that happens that bothers them at all, they will instantly blame on whoever they're mad at, even if there's no connection at all. Zero connection at all. It's, oh, this tragedy happened over here. Who am I mad at right now? David Wood. David caused this tragedy. So it doesn't matter what the situation is. That's what they do. It's pathetic.
At Brian DeVilla. You think this Arabia, she's sitting with you, not for the papers? Like Christina's sitting for logic, for the 50-50? When she plants the child in logic, that's when the divorce begins. These girls, bro, they all are trained. She wanted to leave her poor country.
As far as I know, I don't know 100% certain, but as far as I know, Daughter of Christ was the legal UK citizen. She wasn't a citizen of her home country anymore. She was a UK citizen. So to say that she
listen. I know I know the background and stuff. He is so far off. I don't want to share anything because DOC can share what she wants to share and stuff like that. When she actually shares the whole background story, this guy sounds like the biggest, an even bigger idiot than he already sounds like to all of us. Oh my goodness.
And also Christina married Logic for his money. And as soon as she gets a kid, she's going to divorce him and take half his money. That's Maleek's theory here.
That's the prophecy. That ministry, they're all filthy, stinking rich. And that's why.
Well, it's just crazy. I mean, God, everyone, when people are attacking others, they're revealing something about their own thinking. When he's like, "Oh, you guys have lots of views. You guys must be buying." Okay, you're telling us about what you think of when. How do I get views? Oh, I buy them. You're telling us something about how you think. Oh, this person is just getting with this guy to get something out of it, and then it's gonna. Okay, you're telling us about how you think.
Mm-hmm.
And just the idea. I mean, here's what's insane. First of all, Sam or Maleek projecting their thinking patterns onto anyone else is just insane. Because other people do not think like them. They think like each other, but other normal people do not think like them. But somehow they think they can read people's minds, and they're always thinking the other person is thinking exactly what they would be thinking in that situation. And guess what? You guys are screwed up.
And Doc, you filthy scum liars. DOC, do your refutation with the other. I don't care. You guys playing into it. Oh,
you care because Korra's getting baked.
Now that we're refuting him, he was the DOXs. No, Jai, you did dox him. Oh, Jai, you want the evidence? We can go to one of your live streams when you did it alone, and you put up who's Korra, and what did you do? You put up information, right? That other people put up. Oh, that's not DOXing? Jai? Okay, then cool. Then everything I've done is not DOXing then. Good job.
I don't know what Jai put up, but did he put up her home address and pictures of her house and her phone number and encourage people to go stand up for God and do something? Is that what happened?
I'm
sure
just like,
or you just like post some clips of her and stuff like that while talking about her. And, oh my God!
I don't know if he did anything.
No, I don't. That's the thing with. I mean, every single time this guy's talking about someone did, and I know the detail. I know he's lying. So then when he's talking about something, I was like, I don't know what he's talking about. What are the chances that he's lying? I don't know. Really, really high.
Did Jai say pop pop even once like Maleek does? I'm confused. I need to.
Nope.
No? Okay.
No,
But so,
I'm guessing based on what
assuming
it sounded like right there. It sounded like Jai said, "And who's Cora?" And then he played some video clips of people
Yeah.
talking about Cora and something. Oh my goodness, that's shocking.
Yeah, that assuming the way it was worded, I think it might be true. Because he said, you know, he put up some information, like trying to make you think he put up her address or a picture or phone number or something. When he probably he probably did ask who's Cora and be like, she's a Muslim apologist, and here's what people think about her or whatever, right? Or he played some of her language, right? I would do that. Like, who's Cora? And then play her
we have done
cursing
that.
people out.
Yeah, we have done that.
But that's not doxing. That's not remotely doxing. And Maleek probably knows that. That's why he's not specifying any details. Like if he said he put up her address, I'd say, okay, he's just making it up. But he said he put up information. So I think he probably was telling the truth that Jai said, who's Cora? And provided some information, which is literally anything you say is information. And it wasn't remotely doxing. That'd be my assumption.
You put up Itachi talking about her marriage, her marriage, Jai, but you didn't DOX? You don't know them? Playing innocent, you fake Ed Sheeran with a fade top?
You call him fake Ed Sheeran.
And guess what, guys? I'm going to make this declaration right now. Cora and Libiano have the biggest debate of the summer coming up next week. The biggest debate of the summer coming up next week.
What's that?
The biggest debate of the summer.
No. So I was going to ask you if you know what he's talking about, because this is more than a week ago. It happened.
Oh, is it with that Cliff guy?
I
And then
assume
they
so.
end up posting saying we debated your biggest Christian apologists.
How are they our biggest Christian apologists?
Yeah, I know, but that's what they said. If that is what he's talking about, that is a big debate.
I haven't watched 1 second of that, and it didn't even cross my mind to review it.
Yeah, it was a debate that existed, but it's not one that many people have talked about. It's not one that's drawn a lot of attention. I'm almost certain that's what Maleek is referring to, though, because he said this before it happened. So,
yeah, so
it was horrible.
Cliff and his son, they're college campus, sort of street evangelists. They show up on college campuses and invite students to discuss Christianity and so on. But as far as like people who just wreck Dawa, they're not really on the list of people that you'd get for the biggest debate of the summer.
Yeah, I'm sure there's probably some video where they mentioned Islam because they were talking to a Muslim or something, but they've never. They don't do content on Islam, right? They don't focus on Islam.
It's if they're on the college campus and a Muslim comes up and starts talking, they'll talk to the Muslim and they'll start having discussion about Christianity and Islam and stuff like that. But yeah, acting like this is the debate of the summer. Come on.
Next week. Inshallah. And you can't stop nothing. No, we're not going to say who it is because we don't want them to, you know?
Cancel
boxing. Here we go.
Well, so what he doesn't want us to do is tell Cliff who Maleek is, right? Because if Cliff knew who Maleek was, he might not have agreed to do the debate.
Yeah, so here's the situation, guys. Everyone knows that these guys are doxing and threatening and going after people's wives and threatening to grape people's wives and stuff like that. And then they're like, okay, we're not dealing with this whole crowd right here. We're not going to be interacting with these guys. And so what they're doing is they're finding people who don't know about the whole situation, don't know what these guys are doing. Well, that means you're getting people who are sort of outside the loop. So who are you looking for? You're looking for like Christian evangelists, apologists who don't normally interact with Dawa guys and don't know what's going on. Okay, well then you're not getting the main guys, are you? But you have to make it sound like it's the top guys.
I don't remember if it's in or not. I don't think it is, but one of his plans is to, this is his words, debate Justin Bieber's pastor. because Justin Bieber is so important, I guess, that they're going to debate his pastor. That's his big plan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened. I mean, if these guys schooled Justin Bieber's pastor, it would just rock my confidence in Jesus. Yeah, it would, man. All right, here's the boxing.
What this guy keeps asking, Maleek, would you ever consider doing a charity boxing match with someone you have beef with? Yes. Of course I would. But it's only going to be one of 3 people. One of 3 people. David Wood, that old man, or his son. If he's packing it up, his 6'4" son, we could run a one-on-one boxing match. Okay? And when I beat the brakes off his son.
Guys, I'm not exaggerating even slightly. I think Luke could step into the ring with a dozen Maleeks. I'm not exaggerating at all. A dozen Maleeks, and I think a dozen Maleeks would be knocked out in like 30, 40 seconds. It's just I don't know what planet this dude is living on. But you see, he's like, apparently it's in every area. Like his exalted view, his overinflated view of himself, it's just like it carries over into anything. Like he probably thinks like, you know, he could jump into football right now and become, you know, the star quarterback of, you know, whatever team he's a fan of. Like total fantasy land.
Okay? And he has to sit there and call me his daddy. Opponent number 2, IP.
Hey, little heads up. Little heads up. Luke recorded his little intro to this boxing video earlier. His intro is this little preview, everyone, but his little intro is hey Maleek, I got excited when you said you wanted to box, but why'd you have to make your challenge so gay? And here's fun. Call you my daddy, what? And he says, dude, I'm too old for you. I'm 23, not 3. Because you got Maleek talking about liking girls so young you have to potty train them. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay. So hold on a second, David. We have you. We have Lucian.
Yeah.
We got IP. He said he has a list of 3 people he's willing to box, right?
Mm-hmm.
So surely he's done.
Okay.
Right, I just want to clarify.
He has to sit there and call me his daddy. Opponent number 2, IP.
Wait, what?
Inspiring philosophy, who called Cora Hori. I will, if IP beats me if IP can get 1 hit off on me, I will delete everything. Or obviously number 3, Logic. I'm 6'1".
We know why he wasn't able to be a doctor.
Dr. Maleek, we need 3 cc's. Okay, here's 4. The dude literally cannot count to 4 without screwing up. Oh my goodness.
And he's like 6'2", right? I'm more muscular than him, but he got an inch on me in height. Let's do it.
Did he say someone who's 6'2" has an inch on him in height? We saw the picture of him and Warner. He was like up to Warner's belly button, man. This dude's like 4.5 feet tall. Oh my goodness. What is this?
He is often making fun of people's height, so he's probably projecting on that as well. I don't know for sure how tall he is, but like you said, he's not very tall for sure.
Yeah, he's tiny little guy. He's a dwarf like his prophet.
And you gave it to him, and you gave it to him too on the phone. I was like, who the heck is this Itachi? You done ragdoll Brian on the phone. I was like, what the heck? I'm just like, man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, Muslim show is on the way. It's already in progress. And
what did Sam Shamoon say?
Oh, Sam condemned them. Sam said,
"No, Henny's saying something else."
You see what he said about David Wood?
Oh, what did he say?
I don't know what he's referring to, but I know he went live today and said they started it. That he started it. That IP started it.
What? Who started what? You know what this is about?
All right, so very confusing there, but I'll translate from Maleek's stupidity to actual language. Sam went live and said that IP started everything, and now he's grifting by raising, or, well, he wasn't yet raising funds, but he's grifting by claiming that people are trying to kill him when he started everything, is what Sam, or I mean, what is what Maleek is saying that Sam said.
Thaddeus, you've been along for this entire journey here. Let's just say, let me give you my recollection of things. Maleek, when he attacked someone, and this was my first impression of him, because this is what he did with the Warner. The Warner called him a Mossad agent, and in response, he went after the Warner and everyone who works with the Warner. So he went after Sneeko, Adam Saleh, Slim, Muslim Lantern, everyone who's remotely associated with him, as a warning. I'll come after you, and I'll come after everyone around you. And that way, even if you don't care that I'm coming after you, all the people that are catching strays are going to attack you for causing them to be attacked. That's his mentality. Mm-hmm. And so when he started going after me, then it was, okay, well, David's not backing down for me going after him. Let me go after his wife. Oh, he's not backing down over this. Let me go after, and then he went down the list of everyone I work with at all or do anything with. And one of those people was IP, and then started attacking IP. And somehow, according to these guys now, and Sam Shamoon, why? Because Sam is mad at IP right now. According to them, that was IP starting everything. And if you were to get them, if you were to inject these guys, not the Zoot sense, but inject these guys with a bunch of truth serum so that it could actually make them tell the truth for once in their lying lives, they, I think, would say, well, he did start it by not doing what we want and by being associated with someone we're mad at. So you see, he started it all. Started it all. It's all on him, 100%.
Yep.
Pretty crazy.
And that logic in them, you know, the Muslims are just having zeal for their sisters.
That is direct quote of Sam.
Yeah. Thaddeus, why don't you tell us what Sam said in that whole situation?
Yeah, so Maleek, Henny, and Libiano spent probably between an hour and 2 hours speculating on Christina's past sex life before she knew God logic. Libiano actually told them that it would be haram to take this to the public. Maleek ignored it and went to the public immediately, of course, and made some accusations against Christina. Sam decides to go live, and you think, he's friends with Avery, he's going to defend Christina. No, he goes live, and he says, the Muslims are just reacting the way you would expect them to react. Someone said something mean about Korah. So the Muslims are going to say, you want to make up lies about our covered, virgin, innocent sister, Sam's description of Korah, then they're going to show you who the real whores are by telling the truth about Christians.
So that was Sam justifying. I mean, think from any sane person's perspective. J49 called Itachi and Korah ISIS hories for celebrating the ISIS massacres of Coptic Christians, and so they called them ISIS hories. So J49 called them ISIS hories. Somehow, in Sam Shamoon's mind, this justifies people attacking Avery's wife. What did she have to do with that? What did she have to do with the entire situation? You know why Sam would think that's justified? Because Sam thinks the same way. Here's what I really want to do. I really want to attack this person, and I'm looking for anything so that I can dupe people into thinking it's justified, right? Same thing. Sam wants to go after someone's family, and so he'll just, if you mention his ex-wife or kids, even if you're criticizing him and you're not criticizing them at all, they attacked my family, therefore this is why I have to attack their families. They're searching for anything, any sort of justification that they could sell to their stupid followers. And that doesn't take much because their followers are complete morons. But that's why Sam would go along with the exact same reasoning here. Oh, no, what does Maleek and all these other guys want to do? They want to go after Christina. Why? Because they're enraged at Avery. And so go after his wife. But they know that some Muslims don't go along with that. And some Muslims, they're like, why are you going after the dude's wife, man? Why are you attacking the dude's wife? Some Muslims are like that, right? They know that. And so in order to sell it, but this guy, J49, he called Itachi an ISIS hoary after she was celebrating the deaths of the Coptics who were slaughtered. And so you see, how can you blame them for standing up for their sister and randomly attacking Avery's wife?
Their 20-year-old innocent pure sister, David. Sam said, "Who is?" She didn't say that Muslims say this about her or thinking about her. They say, "Who is?" Cora, who is a sweet, innocent 20-year-old virgin who's completely covered and modest. Of course, they're going to have zeal for their Muslim sister in that case and go after the actual whores, the Christians. And then he in a way, he proved exactly what you just said, that he thinks this way because he said, and David told J49er to do it, and logic works with David, so of course he's a fair game.
Yeah, so I had nothing to do with that. No connection to Avery. It's all the shin bone is connected to the shoulder bone, by enough connections and stuff. So you can use anything that happens to attack whoever you actually want to attack by saying there are all these connections. Anyway, guys, this is Sam Shamoon, a hero to some people still, apparently, saying, yes, if any random person on X, any random Christian on X gets ticked off about someone mocking the deaths of those Coptic martyrs, then you can go after any Christian's wife. That's Sam Shamoon saying that. Crazy stuff. Hey, check this out. We got breaking news, everyone. We got breaking news. It's been sent to me that now Maleek has uncovered not only Jai and DOC's first names, but also their last names. He was apparently watching. Shocker. Let's see. Look at this. Dr. Maleek says, I could barely watch 15 minutes of David and Thaddeus's live stream. The slander is funny. FBI, can you stop being so busy and come get me already? After that, can you look into the $750,000 David Wood, Michael Jones, Avery Austin, and Rashad and Sumaya Jenkins raised in the past 12 months? So now, guys, we got their real names. It's not just Rashad and Sumaya. It's Rashad and Sumaya Jenkins. So Jai's real name is Rashad Jenkins. You can tell just by looking at him that his name is Rashad Jenkins. But then he married Sumaya, and now Rashad and Sumaya Jenkins.
Wow.
Welcome to Dawa 2026, guys. They're winning. They are winning with that one. I want to just hold up. I want to see if anyone actually comes up if I search. Let's see.
Incidentally, he just proved something I said earlier in the statement, that he's constantly watching our content. He often does it live even. He said, I couldn't get through their live because they were slandering me so bad, saying that I dox people. Here's some people I'm going to dox in response.
Hey,
not that he's correct, of course, but
I looked up Rashad Jenkins is an accomplished commercial real estate executive. No wonder they work with IP. No wonder. Now it all makes sense. It's a whole real estate. Everything's real estate with this guy. Huh. Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right. So logic is irrelevant now. Let's see this.
And he doesn't really get big looks because bro, he's just not a good person. People see it. Even Christians don't want affiliation with him. Bryce.
IP just sent me a picture of Rashad Jenkins, the actual dude. I don't want to post it because that's an actual person who's a real estate agent, but that dude looks like a Rashad Jenkins. That dude looks like his name is Rashad Jenkins, and he's got a cool, awesome purple suit on, and apparently is crushing it in real estate, a real estate broker, but doesn't look like Jai at all, I have to say. Oh man.
So this was done obviously before IP's fundraiser, but you saw lots of big Christians who came to bat for IP, like people you wouldn't even have guessed, right? That even knew him necessarily. But it was after IP spoke in front of Congress. So what do you mean that he doesn't get any big looks and no one considers him when they're looking for a big Christian apologist to talk about Islam or whatever he's trying to imply here? No one cares about IP. He's irrelevant. He has no influence. When they want a top guy, they go to Sam Shamoon.
No, what you find is the only reason someone would go to Sam is if they basically haven't been paying any attention to what's been going on for the last like 8 or 9 years, and they're just like, oh, this is a guy I remember who was really putting out great articles 15 years ago. And then Sam's name would come up. Or if you're going to like certain, there are certain people in the world who aren't bothered at all by Sam's behavior. Then, oh yeah, Sam, get Sam and stuff. Anyone who knows anything about Sam isn't going to want to go anywhere near him. And how do I know that? Because I know everyone who's been at all close to Sam for his entire life. None of them want anything to do with the dude.
Crawford brought him on the show. He didn't do anything for him. Bryce Crawford came on the show. They just brought him to do nothing.
Hey, Henny. Got to go with Hennessy, man. Hennessy.
Hey, bro, J49er's getting squeezed on Twitter. We squeezing this nigga out on Twitter.
Who?
J49er.
What do they mean by squeeze? Every time I see any post now because now I actually pay attention, guys. Normally, if people are posting tweets, posting messages and stuff like that, like I'll see someone's but I don't like remember them. There's too it's coming. Too many posts, they're happening too rapidly and stuff like that. So I don't remember individuals. But once these guys flip out over J49, then when I see J49, then I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, I know him. Every time I see him, he's crushing them. Like just crushing them and like humiliating them. And these guys, he's getting squeezed. I don't know what that means. Does it mean when you say someone's getting squeezed, it means he's crushing you? He's crushing all of you over and over again?
It means he's getting lots of attention.
Okay.
And again, they did this, right? Because had they just not tried to like make a big deal about ISIS story, probably no one would have ever heard about it. And thus J49er wouldn't have come to prominence. But now he's getting lots of attention because of their actions. Once again, they're blowing up a Christian. Mm-hmm. And lots of Muslims are now tweeting at him. But that doesn't mean he's getting squeezed.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird stuff. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
We got the tour boy on his ass, bro. Like just dropping all his pictures and shit. He's crying.
And J49ers are dumb. And even Sam, what are you talking about with Sam?
Bro, he was shit on David Wood on a live, bro. I was watching it right now.
Oh yeah?
Oh no, really? Dude,
yeah.
That's every live, dude. Sam. That's every dude. Guys, notice all these Dawa guys are watching Sam. They really love Sam, man.
It was
dumb. You know, people, even the Christians in the comments, because I'm looking at the live chat replay, and all the Christians are dumping on David Wood. They say he's not.
You mean the Christians who are followers of Sam Shamoon? Yeah, I can tell you exactly what they'd say about me. Mm-hmm.
Christian, he's a wolf in
yeah,
sheep's clothing.
He's only been dumping on you, in their words, for 6 months. No, more than 6 months. Like 9 months. He's been dumping on you continuously, and he's shocked that Sam's audience supports it. I mean, people who didn't support it are long gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They're saying the Muslims are better than David Wood.
Yep.
That's why they want to work with Muslims now.
And I'm telling you, Logic's going to get exposed too. IP's already been half exposed. Logic's next.
These guys make awesome predictions here, man.
But this clown, and even this guy, bro, even over the years with Bear, when I do Bear show, he would message me. He'd be like, bro, you're the funniest guy on TikTok. Your music's actually pretty good.
What?
He would glaze the fuck out of me.
Oh, that type of glaze?
Yeah, wallahi, he told me that. Wallahi, he was like, your music's not even bad, bro. He
Yeah,
was like,
it's
hey,
really good.
he's like, you're the funniest guy I know.
Logic
super
said
funny.
that to Maleek apparently, and he's never mentioned this before.
Yeah.
But he
and he
swears
said,
by a
I'm
lot's
the greatest
true."
Muslim apologist who's ever lived, and I'm really shaking his confidence in Christianity. It's true. Oh, hey, we have Sumaya is out. Oh, AP did set up a live stream, so I will keep my commentary to a minimum here so we can get through this, because we have one more clip after this, but it's short, but we're going to finish this one.
Shit,
Oh, she's out. She's out, brother. You think a girl like her is with a white guy like that?
Oh yeah.
His hairline receding, his teeth are crooked. He said, I failed at everything. Brother, you failed at keeping your teeth straight. You failed at keeping the hairline good. You failed at keeping your weight under par. You failed at everything. Your breath probably stinks.
You failed at everything. All you got is an awesome, loving wife, and you're crushing and wrecking Dawa all over the internet, and you're just getting started. Why can't you be a winner like Maleek, who has failed at everything except sucking?
Nana.
Except his teeth, right? He's very proud of his teeth.
Oh, okay.
Your shirts are big as hell. Like, brother, what are you, a triple XL?
Yeah, that's good.
And your wife and his wife looks unfed.
It's fun. His wife's too skinny.
And what's even worse is those lip injections, bro, just hit you. You talk about orthoduck lips, brother. If he's a duck, then you're a freaking penguin. Like,
is he still talking about Jai?
I think he's talking about Christina now.
Oh, okay.
You're an absolute flamingo. Have you seen this girl's lips? How inflated they are?
Is Allah a father in any sense?
These people, bro, they're so sedated and sick in the head. Like these people are sick.
Some
And
people
what
are
they'll do
actually
is,
sick, yeah.
But here's the thing: none of us are anything without Maleek.
Oh yeah.
Logic,
None of us were
none of
around
us.
before Maleek. We only came to relevance because of Maleek. Thank you.
they'll do is they'll send people in here to clip, and they'll say, "Yo, we need to live for another 3 weeks. Let's get some clips off Maleek." But Maleek's not that important. But your whole buzz is based off of Maleek's conversations. You notice that, right, Henny? Their whole buzz is based off of whatever energy I'm on.
Our time is short here, so let me break this down for you very quickly, Maleek. We've been pointing out for years how Dawa is just crumbling, and we got the avalanche of apostasy, and Muslims are becoming more and more desperate, and so they're trying stupider and stupider things because the old Dawa script and stuff like that is not working, and so they're like imploding, and they're I've compared it to someone who's drowning. They'll like just grab onto anything to try and stay afloat and so on, and so they keep trying dumber and dumber and dumber things. You're Exhibit A for 2026. You're what we're pointing to show how pathetic and stupid and insane and deranged Dawa is becoming in 2026. You're Exhibit A. Look at where Dawa is going right now. It's all doxing and threats and threatening to great people's wives and insults and whining on TikTok, and it's just absolutely pathetic. Everyone is watching this. Is just going, my goodness, this is pathetic. We say, yeah, that's Dawa right now. So yes, we are going to keep showing your clips, man. You're proving our point. Amazingly.
But apparently Logic gets all his shows from Maleek too, even though he never mentions him, and Maleek complains that he never mentions him. This part's
That's
good.
what I'm saying. That's the way Brian, the scammer, runs his shit. He plays pussyfoot, like, I'm having doubts. I just want to know the truth. Maleek, can you, like, maybe you can explain to me. No, he did that, bro. Wallahi, he did that. He was like, I'm having doubts. I don't even know what to believe. I just want to get to the truth. If Islam's true, I'll convert. And I'm thinking, like, okay, well, if you want to talk off camera. He's like, would you talk on camera with me about it? I said, no, I'll talk off camera with you about it. Right? He didn't want, he was acting like that energy, and then I sought him out. I saw the sheep.
Oh, so he just wanted to have a conversation just so he could get views. He's just a muncher. He's clout muncher.
Bro, he kept asking me what's my Instagram. He kept asking me what's my business acumen. How come I know so much? How to improve? He was asking.
That's if I could sit down with Maleek and just be like, hey man, how are you crushing it so awesomely? What can you teach me? You know so much about winning at everything, man.
It goes for maxing tips even. How could he look better on camera? How could he be better on camera?
Not even on camera. What the heck? What?
I told him your bias is you suck. I literally told him, I said, you suck, Brian.
So Brian apparently told Maleek that he was having doubts and he wanted to have a conversation about the truth of Christianity and that he needed Maleek's amazing business tips and his appearance tips.
Like,
and he swore by Allah all this happened.
Where can I get a cool Kangol hat like you, man? And yeah, just tell me more about. Now the only way that those questions would actually make sense is if Brian was like, "Hey, I really need some important life advice. Let me ask Maleek about his advice on all these things, and then do the exact opposite of everything he says, because I would be guaranteed success if I do the exact opposite of everything Maleek does."
And by the way, wallahi, uqsim billah, I have your information, both of you. The reason I didn't put it out, you guys think that I put things, oh, Maleek can, if Maleek had it, he would have put it out. I have so many people's information, and I didn't put it out. Why? Because you pick and choose. Oh, trust me, if I knew what you guys do for work, and I know exactly what your guys' little set get down is, and I throw bad info out to throw you off, just like I did with David, until David's landlord had him gone.
Even my landlord never said one word to me. I'm still paying rent on that place because I was under lease. Okay, I'm still paying rent. Never said one word to me. This guy's delusional and insane.
But so I guess Jenkins is what he was referring to there, right? That he had the name Jenkins that he wasn't putting out there because he was referring to Giant Dark Horse. He said, and I know where they work. They work for David. It's not the secret information.
This guy's really sharp, man.
Being a Muslim, inshallah, one day, bro. I hope the one true God, the God of Jesus, the God of Paul, and the Prophet Muhammad, the master of those two, I hope it reaches him. I hope it reaches him before he passes away. But that's his belief. He believes what he believes. We believe what we believe. It don't gotta always be like, oh, one of us gotta convert in order for the other one. As long as he's not blaspheming, and he knows that too. I tell him all the time. And trust me, Logic, Jai, Chris Claus, David, they're all phony fakes. They're part of a cult. And let Sam keep exposing them. He's doing a great job. Because Sam was on the inside. See, the thing is, Sam was on the inside with these guys. I told y'all months ago I knew about all this. Sam was on the inside. Sam dealt with these guys for 10, 15, 20 years even. He knows their games. He knows their tricks. He knows what they do. He knows how they politic. He knows how they do certain things and run away. And to Sam's credit, he just, he's more just into the religion. Christian, he fears his belief, and that's good for him. I'm happy for him.
He's happy for him, guys.
No comment even needed on this. Sam is where I get all my information about these guys because he's the only unbiased, reliable source of information on it.
Just one thing, though, right? Someone asks, is he going to convert to Islam? He says, I hope so, but it doesn't matter. I don't care if he converts or not. Sam is doing the same thing. So it doesn't matter if people convert to Christianity or not. As long as they're nice to me, they're probably going to heaven. And that apparently Maleek has the same attitude.
Hey, we got more breaking news. Dr. Maleek is trying to get IP's GoFundMe shut down. And so he messaged the trust and safety team. And apparently he's complaining, oh, it's a grift or something like this. But they responded to him and he shared their response. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Our trust and safety team will be investigating the fundraiser and taking appropriate action. What could you possibly say to criticize that GoFundMe?
I mean,
he can literally. I mean, just imagine how hilarious this is. If they contact him and say, "Hey, we're worried that this is fraudulent. Were you really threatened?" Yeah, by the guy who just sent you the complaint. Here's the clips of him doing it. Like, what level of idiot is this guy? Oh, man.
You guys have the audacity to talk about Cora, a virgin, a pure woman, a covered woman,
A hootie.
20 years old.
Oh,
I mean,
those words.
Mm-hmm.
I heard those words somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Those exact words, word for word from Sam's mouth.
Yeah. It's weird. It's either like Maleek is feeding Sam the words or Sam is feeding Maleek the words.
In this case, Maleek is presumably the one feeding it. And Sam repeats it. He just blindly repeats the propaganda about Cora.
Mm-hmm. Strange.
like, what? And putting AI-made pictures online. Underage other girls. You know that girl that Kareem made that picture of? She's underage.
How can an AI picture, you say, you know what? He made an AI picture of someone and that person's underage, but that person is Cora, right? So he said it was Cora, right? He made a picture, or allegedly, right? It's probably actually a picture of Cora. I don't actually know for sure, but he probably put up something that was obviously not intended to be her real picture and was an obvious AI thumbnail or whatever, or he put up her real picture because she shared her real pictures with Dawa guys of herself completely uncovered wearing a bikini. And he's like, you know, that person is underage in that AI photo. Well, she probably was actually underage, but it's not AI if she's underage.
Hey, everything I
Not only just them, but their crew too. And that's why David Wood, everything he touches, everything he's around goes to shit. Keep putting the David Segarra picture in the back, Logic, like it's a funny joke. You're gonna have that wanted poster for the 30K you make a month soon too. Your money's gonna be on that wanted poster with a mustache too, Logic, because it's gonna be gone 50-50. Let's hope the boy did a prenup. It's going. Hang tight. Cuddle at night. But God never repays ugly with good.
Yeah, Maleek.
If he did, I mean, you'd be multi-billionaire right now, Maleek.
Maleek, when will they learn not to mess with you? Brother, when it's all said and done.
What planet does this guy live on, man? When will they learn not to mess with Maleek?
And shout out to y'all on Twitter going hard on these clowns. Keep going hard on them. Keep going hard on these clowns. Everywhere you see them, post in the comments. Every time they talk, every time Bread tweets, y'all be in that in chats, reminding them who they are. When DoC posts, be in the chat reminding them who they are.
Yeah.
Every time Logic posts, be in the chat reminding him who he is.
Does this guy have any clue how
David,
stupid he is?
the whole 6ix9ine.
Listen to how stupid this guy is. Hey, Maleek, every time Jai and DoC post something, you're like, yeah, go talk a bunch of trash. That's what the algorithm reads as interactions. You're boosting their content, dude. You giant moron. You're boosting their content. When someone posts something, the algorithm is sitting there. The algorithm lets it set out and lets a few people see it and then decides based on whether people react to it, whether to send this out to more and more people. You're like, oh, as soon as they post something, jump all over them, which the algorithm reads, ooh, this is a very interesting post. Let me share this with many more people. Do it, Jai. Do it. Everyone who's following, Maleek, do it. Jai, post it. Maleek, you have people respond to it, man. Have people jump all over it, man. That'll be super helpful for you. My goodness, they're dumb. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You go super chats, and we have one short clip. You heard it here first. Dawa is brain dead. No, Dawa's very smart. Surah 582 and 2105 say Christians not polytheists. Yeah. And then Surah 9 verse 30 says we are. Sam's live streams are down to 52 views. Yeah. That's on, because Sam's on Rumble. Sam's on Rumble this week. And he's maxing out at 52 views. Which is weird, because everything I touch turns to crap. And, if you combine Sam's 52 views that he gets during a live stream now and Maleek's 30 that he gets over on TikTok, I don't know how we're going to recover, guys. I don't know how we're going to recover. I've seen rumblings of a third temple being built in Jerusalem. Have you guys heard anything credible? Additionally, any idea what Noahide is? As far as the third temple, you have people who want a third temple and so on. They're not the people in charge. So something would have to significantly change for there to be a third temple built. Muhammad would have been wearing a thawb or something similar, not a shirt. Retaliation would have required lifting his man's dress to his chest. They didn't wear loincloths without a reason. So this person is pointing out that in order for Muhammad to lift up his shirt so that his companion could kiss him all over his milky white flesh, he'd have been lifting it all up and exposing it all, and who knows where this guy was kissing him. Oh, my goodness. I would like more financial freedom. Can you please ask Maleek to threaten to cancel me? Hey, Maleek. Maleek, Universal Sleuth needs you to threaten him all over the internet. Did you see Cora, Maleek, and Libiano on Nick Mattel? We're about to watch that on AP's channel. I've not seen it, but a bunch of people asked about it, and so we're going to check it out on AP's channel here in a few minutes. So you're saying Maleek could only buy 8 bots to watch his stream. Yeah, poor guy. Maleek is the opposite of Midas. Whatever he touches turns to crap. Yep, that's the Maleek touch. But don't be careful when you say Maleek touch, because he does talk about having to potty train his future wives. Bless you guys with. Thank you. I'm a 90-pound, 5-foot, disabled 30-something year-old woman who has nerve damage and is about to have surgery on my ankle, and even I could beat up Maleek's. I believe you're right. Maleek, the Uncle Rico of Dawa Bro. Scrappy Doo, I'd more intimidating than Maleek. Yeah. I don't know. Scrappy Doo is pretty tough, man. Oh, maybe he means the Scrappy, the one they call Scrappy at Speaker's Corner. I just donated to IP. The GoFundMe has already exceeded the limit in one day. Happy to see Sarah and Thaddeus back. God bless you, David. Yeah, it's that's why Maleek's losing it. Again, Maleek's over there trying to get the GoFundMe shut down. He's the one who caused the GoFundMe. He's the one who caused it. Mm-hmm. The Germanic and Celtic peoples of Europe and their global diaspora are the real Israelites, the lost tribes of Israel. Germans are the real Jews. Convert to dual seedline Christian identity. I can't tell if you're serious or not. The Aryan race are the true children of Prince Abraham. I still can't tell if you're being serious or not. It's funny because I found God Logic and IP on TikTok first 3 years ago, saw Sam a few times and was like, yeah, I don't know why, but I don't like this dude. So Sam ain't that big even 3 years ago, only heard because of y'all. Yeah, basically Sam was really huge. I don't mean physically, but yeah, that too. But he was really huge back in the article writing times, right? When Answering Islam, when people were going to articles, Sam was the one who was cranking out the most articles and so on. But yeah, when he's actually on camera, he's not as good. Honestly, I just want to give you my hardworking money just because, but also because the more you give, the more you receive. Momo never taught that. Well, he actually received quite a bit. Maleek is now trying. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's where I got it. Maleek is now trying to take down the GoFundMe for IP. He just posted on X. Thank you for that intel. I have 25 years of experience working with people who have intellectual disabilities. If Maleek has an IQ higher than 85, I'll take my shahada. Hello, missed you all. Hey, Ida. Hello, missed you all much. Haven't seen you in ages. Hope you're all doing well. We are. Although we're apparently being destroyed, we just don't realize it. Abraham didn't want his son Isaac marrying a brown person. Genesis. Oh, this is. I'm starting to think you're serious.
He is serious. I see him in the comment section.
Okay, yeah, dude, you're kind of a dork. Keep the seed of Abraham pure and untainted. And so he's going with Abraham was a white Aryan, and. And it wasn't because of paganism and stuff that he said, hey, don't go to these surrounding nations and stuff to get us on. It's because he's trying to keep the Aryan bloodline. Dude, you sound like a dork. Get a life. What did your dumb daddy do? What did your dumb daddy do? We'll have to work on the meter. And then Maleek, the professional fundraiser for Christian apologists, did he think there was an Al-Zut reward? Yeah, he must have been thinking something. If Maleek is going to fight Lucian, he will need gallons and gallons of strength. He'll need the strength of 30 men. And we know what his prophet's advice for getting that strength is. All right, I'm actually live in a couple more minutes, Thaddeus. We've got this one clip. Let's just play it.
Yeah, so you can either play it or you can skip it. It's just a different stream where Maleek gives some of his dating advice. So it's just for humor. It's like 3 minutes long. You can play it without commentary?
No, this
or
says like
skip
6 minutes long, but we can do it.
Oh.
AP's never on time because he's Turkish. Yeah, I bet that Aryan in the chat was loving that one. He never messes up.
Are you the type of person that that when you get obsessed with somebody, you just stalk them forever?
No.
Are you sure?
Perhaps, maybe.
That's crazy. That like the thing is though, like when you mess up, like you can never go back though.
No, I'm not trying to go back to anything.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
What about you? I believe the letter N was quite important in your life.
Yeah, it
Mantra.
it was for a while, but then when you mess up, you get sent packing. You should know that feeling.
The heck is this crap, man? Is this what we had a clip of this like a couple months ago, and he's trying to chat up a girl, and she just ended up disgusted with him. Anyway, let's see.
Is that you who messed up, or matcha?
I never mess up.
Never.
Me and him.
I never mess up. I intend to fail at everything, always.
Me and Henny never mess up. It's always the other ones. User, let's get you married, user. User, let's get you married.
And what better
person.
what better source of information on getting married can you have than Maleek here?
Guys, are any of users cousins here? Oh man!
Is he mocking cousin marriage because his prophet married
He
his
is.
first cousin? Oh wow! Just dissed Muhammad.
Oh man,
So
that's
Maleek
funny.
is apostate now.
Yeah, just made fun of his own prophet.
Welcome to the crew, Maleek.
Ex-Muslims.
Hey, white Palestinians be marrying their cousins. Y'all can't find nobody else.
Muhammad couldn't find nobody else. He's sitting there mocking. This is bad, guys. This is bad.
You know, Logic gave dawah to a 12-year-old Muslim guy the other day.
On his panel.
Yeah, absolute clown. He gave dawah to a 12-year-old. He said Jesus was 12 when he was preaching, so he didn't discriminate.
Hey, your best buddy in the entire world told a 7-year-old Muslim kid that his mom's a whore. What's that? What would that make him, according to you?
Believe that?
Are you serious? What the? Wait, isn't that against the law?
And by the way, you can't give
Against
dawah.
the law.
Yeah, you can't. You guys can't give dawah to kids. This is like the most famous videos from the UK. Like, yeah, we got this 12-year-old to convert to Al Islam on the street. But if Avery talks to someone, 12 is too young. If you can't understand anything at 12, what could you understand at 6? If someone's saying, "Hey, you're about to marry this creepy old Heaven's Gate dude."
I don't know if it's against the law, but
Like 12-year-old. These guys are that low. Like the one to go that low to talk to a freaking 12-year-old.
What about
So
a
it's low
7-year-old?
to talk to a 12-year-old, but marrying a 9-year-old just fine.
I mean, get ever since.
Talking to a 12-year-old is across the line and a disgusting practice, according to these guys. And their prophet married someone who was half that age.
Yo.
Mufti,
What's
real
up?
talk though, like what's wrong with user? Like why not her for marriage, bro? You've been on this app 4 years, brother. It's time.
Trying to put up 2 random people in his chat.
I like Sophie. Sophie's 06. Wait, what's the math? 20. She's 20. Hey, she's legal. She's 20. What's wrong with that? Brother, that's right in the right age range. I love it. Bro, that's the perfect age range.
That's perfect. 20?
Yeah, what the heck? 20 is good.
Yeah,
brother.
that's a perfect age.
19? You niggas are 30, so? Never mind. I was about to get clipped saying something.
Did he
I don't
just
give a
say the
crap.
N
Yo,
word?
19-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
He just
Hey,
said the
that's
N
normal. You
Yeah, they
know,
do
all
all
our
the time.
parents like that.
That's
Like
pretty
they're all
regular.
married 10 years. Like our mother's married 10 years older, like men. I don't understand why people find that to be weird.
There's one your age, Sarah. I don't want Sarah, the girl that got ran through by the white boy that dropped him. Hell no. I'm taking the 20-year-old, the one you can break down. Break her down like Kit Kat, retrain her.
I almost got clipped, guys.
Brandon. Yeah, for real.
But then he goes and says it anyway.
I forgot who I'm speaking to.
Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm here. Don't worry.
Well, yo, what's that supposed to mean, butterfly? What do you mean who you speaking to? Brother, 20-year-olds are just better at everything. Why would I take a 30-year-old if I could have a 20-year-old?
Bro, why would you want?
Whoa, that's exactly the same reasoning you had when you said, why not take someone you have to potty train?
Bro, what the hell?
Brother, 20-year-olds is just way better.
Bro.
Why would I want a 30-year-old?
Bro, why would you not want a 30-year-old?
No. Too much mileage. 20-year-olds are young and fresh.
It's about
Yo, Mufti,
30-year-olds.
would you marry a 22-year-old or a 29-year-old?
Oh, 22. Oh,
That's
29.
what I'm saying. They're trying to make
22
me
for
seem
sure,
weird.
but it's not weird, bro.
Brother, I'm taking them young and fresh.
Man.
Young, fresh, and ready for you know what. It's okay.
Y'all got the wrong mindset, bro.
Brother, the younger girls are just better.
How's 29 the right mindset? Tell me. Explain that to me.
Yeah. So first off, more mature, right? Probably has more life experience and isn't like, a crybaby 24/7. Some would say they're old, so they know, not to.
Yeah, they're old. Yeah, you just lost me there, bro.
Yeah,
they're old.
Older is
What
better.
are you
bro.
talking about?
What?
They're freaking grandmas by that time, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah.
6.
Grandma.
Yo, Bezo, if I told you right now you could marry a 16-year-old girl or a 40-year-old girl, which one are you doing?
I'm marrying a 40-year-old girl, bro. What the hell? That's a no-brainer.
You're not gonna marry a 16-year-old?
Nope. Not even close. Nope.
Redshirt her for 3 years.
What does that even mean?
Just marry her and just you know.
Nope.
Nope.
Have you seen them 16-year-old booties? Like, brother, these girls got full wagon.
Okay, guys.
These girls got full G wagons at 16.
Salamu alaikum.
Brother, these girls have AMG packages at 16 years old.
I can't. Like after you say that, like I can't stay up here. Assalamu alaikum.
Brother,
Dang. He didn't even want to be on the show with him.
That's Henny, by the way. That's his good friend. Henny. He's like, what is wrong with you? Saying you want an 18-year-old, a 16-year-old. You're 30 years old, man. You should want a 30-year-old. I'm like, no, that's a grandma. No one wants a 30-year-old.
Wow. Well, got to cut over to AP's channel right now because we're live. But we did have this. Andrew and Tristan Tate arrested in Miami. U.S. Marshals Service tells AP. You mean the apostate prophet? I can ask him about that in a second.
Definitely.
Is this new or legitimate? I just searched for it when you said it. And yes, it is breaking news from the Associated Press. Social media influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate arrested in Miami. U.S. Marshals Service tells AP. The warrant's sealed, though, so we don't know. It says, I just looked at the article, the warrant's sealed. So I guess we'll find out more in the near future. All right, guys.
The Before you log off, don't forget to tell people to watch Lucian's boxing match. It's out
I'll
on
share
Quran
it.
Demolition Ranch.
Yeah, since we're cutting over there. So, guys, go to Quran Demolition Ranch. Lucian's response video to the Maleek boxing challenge is over on Quran Demolition Ranch. It's a short video, so you can actually watch that before me and AP go live. If you jump over there right now, Thaddeus, you got the link?
Yep, the link is in the chat.
All right, guys, the link is in the chat. You can check that out. Very short, couple-minute video, and you can see that before me and AP are live. Thanks to Thaddeus and Sarah for joining us on this live stream. Always fun watching Maleek be the supreme example of the collapse of Dawah yet again. And be sure to check out Sarah's channel, Apostate of Allah, and Thaddeus' channel, Reason Answers. I'll see y'all in a couple minutes.